Found a very nice chess set. It
Excellent.
has angels on one side and demons on the other. Fairly portable, so I purchased it.
Excellent. Anything else that anyone wants? If not, we can head out.
I think I'm good.
All right, we head out onto the road. We have a crude map given to us by Stenville. We will need someone to make a bushcraft roll, basically to lead the way through the wilderness. Anyone is welcome to do that. Normally you would have a bane on this roll if you have no idea where you're going. If you have a map, that will it'll get rid of the bane. I don't think anyone has a spyglass. That gives you a boon on this. So I think it's just going to be a straight bushcraft roll.
I think I have a spyglass.
Do you have a spyglass?
Oh, I have a magnifying glass.
So that will help you, yeah, if you're examining things that are up close.
Guess I don't have a spyglass.
But with this, do we discuss our numbers?
You could. You could say, who's got the best bushcraft.
Fairly good at a bushcraft. I've got a 12.
Yeah, go
So
for
I
it.
would be willing to make the roll.
Yeah, go ahead and give us a roll.
Oh!
Okay. Do you want to push that roll?
What do you guys think? Do we need to push this?
What will happen, if you push it, you'll take a condition. We'll probably have some sort of maybe a random encounter, and then if we get a chance to sleep, you can recover your condition. So it probably won't affect you too badly. What you could do is take one that won't be maybe vital, like maybe take disheartened.
What if we just take the failed?
Or you could take the fail.
Then
Then
wrong direction.
You would definitely have some sort of either an encounter or fall into, like, maybe you find that swamp the hard way.
What do you guys think?
That's a tough one.
How about I roll to see if I roll?
We definitely need to find out where we're going. We're following
I think
you.
I'll take the dishearten and push it. I'm going to push it.
Perfect. You got a 12. You got like a 60% chance.
Oh, no!
Well, so you do know exactly where we are because you have walked us right into a swamp. And before long, you realize as the flies begin to nip and bite at you, stinging insects and everything else, we're going the wrong way.
Holding it upside down, damn it.
Let me have everyone give me a willpower roll to see how well you can keep your spirits.
I hate bugs.
Okay, so to do a willpower roll,
so click on will, and
Got it.
then
Oh.
Oh man, everyone but Chrisana. It looks like.
Where's the willpower?
I hit the wrong one. I accidentally re-rolled for bushcraft again.
Oh, you did. So it's going to be at the very top. You've got STR, CON, AGL, then there's WIL is willpower. It's not a skill, it's one of your attributes. So Baston succeeded. Did Chrisana or Orla want to push that roll?
No.
Okay. Then you will become disheartened. And if you're already disheartened, you will take another condition of your choice. Maybe sickly.
I'm not. I was...
Okay. So it's frustrating getting stuck here in this swamp, but, Orla did her best. Her best just was not good enough today. You managed to get yourself out of the swamp through great effort. And as you make camp that night, you know, the thrill of adventure is quickly wearing off as you realize this is maybe not as easy as going and shaking down a few bandits. You know, we had to trudge through a swamp, and Chrisana's boots are now muddy, and there's, you know, some of you are scratching bites from insects all over. The only one that really enjoyed this was McAnder. Like, he doesn't mind the swamp at all. Kind of felt like home back at Half Bay. There was marshy areas that he liked to probably paddle around in. As we make camp, who wants to keep watch and who wants to rest? And we'll do it half and half. So we can have maybe 3 people keep watch for the first shift and 3 people keep watch for the second shift.
You know, I'm not feeling too good, and don't think that I can sleep, so we're in a swamp. Is there anywhere that I could go fishing and just sit and ruminate and watch?
Right here by the swamp, you could definitely try to fish. That would be a hunting and fishing roll.
Go and give it a try. I need a win today.
Mm.
Oh, hey. You managed to catch a catfish, and this thing is large and plump, and you know that it would actually taste quite good. It'll need to be cooked. That's a bushcraft roll to cook that. Otherwise, you could eat it raw. There's a chance you might get a parasite. There's a roll for that. But otherwise, you could go and cook this fish.
I'm going to cook it for everyone while they're taking a nap.
Perfect. Be that bushcraft roll. That's more like it. Yeah, so you get this fish cooked up, and those that are on watch kind of watch eagerly as you prepare this fish. The night passes uneventfully. Everyone's able to get some rest. That means you can remove all your conditions. You can heal up from any willpower expenditure. On your character sheet, there is a picture of a bed underneath your willpower points. You can click on the shift rest, and it will recover everything. And then there's an hourglass that will do the passage of time. You can then click on that. That will reset all of your rests as though it's a new day. Perfect. You continue to travel, and the path gets a little bit difficult in spots, but before long, you can see that temple looming up in the distance. And you can see some stone steps that lead up towards an entrance carved into the side of the mountain. There are indeed statues here. Statues of men long forgotten to the past, of men well known throughout the ages, but now sadly lost to us. This temple has been pillaged for stone over the centuries, and vast pieces of whatever colonnade was here at the front is long gone. And many of the statues are either eroded from rain and wind, and perhaps even target practice from others that have passed by here. They've been shown little respect over the centuries since these men were once alive. But inside the temple, it is dark and foreboding. But there's no time like the present, so let's head in. Let me drag some tokens down here. And who wants to carry a torch or a light so that you can see?
I have a lantern.
Give me 1 second. I can light that lantern. For Chrisana. One moment. There, Chrisana has a lantern. Does anyone else want to take a light source with them?
I will. I'll be a second. I've got a torch.
Perfect. Give me 1 second and I'll get that for you. moment. And that was Orla that has the torch?
Yes.
Perfect. Get you on there. And a torch. Perfect. All right, you are free to explore. You can move your token either with the arrow keys, the WASD keys, I think it is, or you can use the mouse and move it about. Looks like the inside of an old temple. You can see the wrecked vestiges of stonework where it's been carved. Strange shadows are cast. And let me pause it right there. Orla, you just found something.
They are 3 orcs.
There are 3.
Am I
Let me
needing some assistance up here?
Let me pull. So I have the screen paused. I'll just show you a little artwork here of these orcs, and I'm gonna drag us into combat. So give me 1 second.
Looks like a friendly guy.
Probably perfectly friendly.
I say we parlay.
All right. If you go to the Combat Encounter tab, there are 2 crossed swords. Next to your name, there will be a kind of a hand of cards. You can click on that, and it will draw an initiative card for you.
Oh, do I have my hand?
Oh, you would have your hand. Yeah, let me grab that.
It's always a hassle, isn't it?
No, not really. Once I get it out there. You're just the one that has to move it around.
Yeah, you have to give the make it so I can do that.
Yeah, let me give you the permission here.
Yeah, the permission.
Configure ownership.
Is there any way I could step behind or off to the side of everyone where I'm using a longbow?
Let me put your hand right here, Chrisana. Let me get your hand in the combat. 1 second, and I will answer that. It kind of depends on your initiative order. Get the hand. Oh, let me reshuffle the deck. There we go.
Oh,
Gotta have some combat music.
what's the timer?
That's your turn timer. That is actually not supposed to be on. Let me unpause it. So you have 2 minutes to do your move, or it's going to give you a little alarm. We're not going to stick to it. It doesn't skip your turn. It's just to encourage people to not delay. So the orc will go first. And seeing Orla, the orc is going to step up with a scimitar drawn and is going to attack Orla. So I will roll this dice for the orc. Now, the way that this will work in combat is I will target Orla. So if I hover over Orla and hit the letter T, it will target Orla. And then when I attack, it will direct the damage at Orla. You've got 2 ways that you can access your weapons and stuff. You can open it from your character sheet, or on the left-hand side, there's a menu with a bunch of icons. There's the one that looks like the actor, the head and shoulders. And if you click on that, there's going to be an option for 2 crossed swords. That's the action HUD. It will put a little HUD up on the bottom left corner of the screen that has all your weapons, your spells, your dodge, your parry. Everything's going to be down there to make it easier. You can use that if you like. You definitely don't have to.
Okay.
All right, coming in with a slash on Orla and misses. Oops, I've got that set to private. Misses with a slash on Orla. It is now Orla's turn. So Orla, you have one action. You can attack, you can move, or you can move twice. So you can move and attack in one turn, or you can double move. This guy's right next to you. If you move away from him, there's a chance he will get a free attack on you. You'll have to make an evade roll, and if you pass it, then you're able to slip by him. Otherwise, you're in hand-to-hand combat with him.
Okay. I think that's exactly what I want to do, is evade.
Okay. So give me an evade roll. This does not count as your action.
All right. Oh, no.
Oh, do you want to push that?
Yes,
Okay.
I
Just
do.
don't take dazed or exhausted until you have to, because those are going to be your big combat skills.
Okay. Then I'm going to choose disheartened. There we go.
That's better. Okay, so now you can move away from him. So your movement, you can move, it's 14 meters, it's 7 squares. So you can move 7 squares, and then you could attack with your bow if you want. So you could back up and then shoot at this guy.
Oops. I think I went too far. Oh, no. Okay. So I did that. Now I want to shoot at him.
Yep, so you've already
So I choose-
targeted him, so you can just click on your longbow. If you have the HUD on the bottom left, if it shows
Yep.
you on there, just click on longbow. And then it will ask, do you have boons, banes? You don't, just do a straight roll on there.
Okay.
Perfect. That is a hit. Now you can, on the chat bar, you can click on roll damage, and it will roll your damage for your bow.
Nice.
8 damage. I will apply that to the orc. I should have a mod on here that if he takes at least half of his current hit points, you'll see a splatter of blood from him, and there's a splatter of blood. So you've hit him for at least half of his life.
That's too gory for me. Can you turn that off?
You've got 3 squares of movement left if you want to take it.
I do want to take it. And I am going to... Well, how many moves can he move?
You're not sure. You've never encountered an orc like this before. He's probably not as fast and agile as you.
Well, then I am just going to step back into the corner a couple more.
There might be a wall there. You may end up having to kind of go around it. There you go.
There, I can still see him. Okay.
Perfect. And then I will go to the next orc in initiative. From the darkness, you hear movement kind of to the west. Baston, your turn.
Is there a way I can move closer?
To get up to that orc up there, you'd have to go up the stairs, like where Chrysana is, or past Aedan, you can see some more stairs that head up. Your movement is also 7 squares. You have a short spear that you could throw.
Okay, I would like to throw that.
Okay, so to target the orc, just hover over him and push T, and it will target him. Perfect. And then if you have the HUD, you'll see short spear on there. Just click on that, and then it will ask you if it's thrown. And then click on roll.
Where's the HUD?
So
Which button?
if you don't see it, if you click on the actors token on the left-hand side, the actors tab, there should be 2 crossed swords. If you click on that, it should put the HUD on the bottom. It'll show your picture
Okay.
and like your weapons and stuff.
Okay. Let's see.
Throw it
doesn't-
hard.
It doesn't give me a spot to say throw. It says stab, find weak spot, topple, disarm,
Are you
or
using
parry.
your long spear or your short spear?
I have my long spear, so
So you're
there we go.
Yeah, so
Okay.
you can't throw your long spear, but you can throw your short spear.
Yeah, I'm on my short spear. I'm throwing it.
Excellent. Go ahead and click on roll damage.
Let's see.
It's on the chat bar.
Oh yeah.
Let me apply damage. I think this might finish him off. Let's see. Okay, how do you kill this guy, Baston?
We'll just huck it at him. See if I hit.
Yeah, you definitely hit.
Oh.
You take him right in the upper chest, and he clutches it. He spins around for a minute, and then hits the ground. You see his leg twitching as his life ebbs from his wound. Now you still have movement. You can move 7 squares.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can move closer so I can retrieve my
Probably want to
spear.
get that back.
Yeah, get up here.
Got 2 more squares. And you can move through Crescenta. You just can't end on the same square as her. And diagonal is 1 move. So you can move 1 more.
Okay.
Right there.
There we
Perfect. Okay, and then Makander, you are up next.
Don't think that I can make it.
You can
In
move
one
4
move.
squares.
I definitely can't make it.
But you could
Okay.
double move. You could move 8 squares, and that would be your entire turn. You can also swap initiative. So anyone that has not gone yet, you can swap with them so that they might go ahead of you. Maybe it lures the enemies to you, or you can just double move and try and get into the fight. You do not have a ranged weapon, so you would want to close and go with your battle axe or your short sword.
So I think that I'm going to double move and try and get up there.
Okay, so you can move 8 squares, and diagonal counts as 1 square. There may be a wall there. You may have to go diagonal past it. You can get on there.
I think that's 8.
Right there. That should do it. Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, that's your move. Crescenta, you're up next.
Oh, I can't see the other guy, can I?
Nope, that's the problem. They're in the dark.
Can I trade with my hand?
You can. Let me swap initiative with the hand. You can go ahead and move the hand.
I'm just gonna chuck the hand up onto the.
Yeah, you can do that. So your
I'm gonna throw it
what's
like
your
up here
strength?
somewhere.
Your strength is
How
8.
far?
You can throw it 8 meters. It'd be 4 squares.
Okay. I'll chuck it over here and then have it
And then I think
kind
it
of hit her
can...
up the wall.
Perfect. Then Johan.
Well, hearing the orc off in this direction, I will run up here.
Oh, you found another one.
Yes.
Now I can see it.
I will end my turn there. That is my movement.
Okay. And Makander, you've got an orc coming right at you with his scimitar drawn. He is going to do a special attack with this. He's going to try to topple you, which will try to knock you down. So you need to give me an evade roll, Makander. And you want to roll lower than 8.
So where would that be, under skills
So
or?
it's going to be your evade skill. If you have the HUD up, it'll say dodge. Under there's actions, then defense.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And this does not count as your action. But if you fail this, if you roll higher than an 8, then you will be knocked prone. Ooh. So you have a Bane because of your armor. It does protect you a lot, but it makes it harder to be agile. You can push that, or you'll be knocked prone. I'll leave it up to you.
I'm going to try and push that and take the disheartened.
Okay. If you are prone, if someone else comes to hit you, they get a boon on their roll and they can do additional damage. So you rolled really well, but you had to take the consequence of that, which because you had the Bane, so you end up prone. But that was his action. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep, he can attack. Sweet. He can get Johann. He slashes in at Johann.
Let him try and hit me. My armor is proof against these crude orc swords.
Yeah, he swings and there's sparks fly off of your armor as the blade rakes across you, but doing no damage. Chrisanna. What has Chrisanna got for us? Is Chrisanna there?
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to use
The HUD?
there's some pop-up thing. Might be easier with the. Can I? What's my range on my bow? 40?
Yeah, with your light crossbow, it's like 20 squares. It's pretty good. If you need to measure, if you go to the actor tab, there's a ruler tool. You can click on the ruler, and then you can measure from the ruler and see how far it might be. It will give you the meters, and so your bow is what, 40 meters?
Yeah. So that's fine then. Okay.
Nice, roll damage. Ooh. I think we're going to see a splat from that one. Yes, we are. So his armor absorbed 2 points of that. But that hit him pretty good. You can move still. You've got 6 squares of movement.
Let's see. The area here where Johann is up on the. Is that a ledge, or how do you get up onto that?
If you kind of walk around the bottom here, you should be able to get up there.
Right down there. Okay. Yeah, I think maybe I'll kind of come down here. And then can I hide, or do I need an action for that?
It would be an action to try to hide. If you are just trying to be stealthy, I'll let you do like a sneaking roll.
Instead of that, can I just kind of tuck back here to kind of get out of
maybe get a little cover? Absolutely. So that would, if they try to make a ranged attack on you, that would give them a bane on that roll.
Okay, I'll do that.
Perfect.
Thank you.
The last orc comes down, seeing Makander lying prone on the stairs, and hews into him with his scimitar. He will get a boon on the roll plus an additional 1d6 damage. That is a hit. Makander is hit for 14. You've got good armor, so your armor's going to block like I think 8 of that.
It's 6.
Oh, 6. So you take 8 points of damage. That's a pretty good hit. I think I just saw a splatter come out of Makander. Aedan, your turn. And then that's the end of round 1.
All right. Need to refresh my memory. How do you like drag and target and push T?
So
Something
to
like that?
target, you hover over the token and then push T, and it should target them.
Okay, got it.
And then
All right.
you can
I am
your...
going to cast Fire Blast.
Perfect. And when you cast a spell, you can do a level 1, a level 2, or a level 3. You did it at level 1, which will cost 2 willpower, but it looks like it already took the willpower out of there. That is a hit for 12 points of damage. That, I think, will finish that guy off. Oh, close. Very close. He is sitting on like 2 hit points. That's the end of the round. It will redraw initiative for us. And ooh, the one on Johan goes first. He slashes at Johan with his scimitar. And that is a hit. So Johan, you have not acted yet, so you still have your action in the round. You can evade using your evade skill, or you can parry this with your weapon. That will take your turn, or you can just take the hit. So if you evade or parry, you lose your turn for the round, but you hopefully don't take damage.
Parry with my... well, it should have been with my shield, but...
So you succeed with your parry. We'll just see what the damage is if it exceeds your shield's durability, which it will not. It's 13. Your shield is probably, what, like 18 durability?
Let's see, 15.
15. So you parry that with your shield. So that will cost you your action, but it's better than taking 13 points of damage. So I'll mark that your action has been spent for the round. And Aedan, you're up next.
Let's see. I will cast. Oh, I don't know. Fireball.
Ooh. Do you want to push that?
I definitely will. It was a little disheartening.
There we go. Now, Fireball can be dodged. He would... You're targeting... I think it's the one that is almost dead.
Yeah.
He's going to try to dodge that.
Okay.
So let me see if he can dodge your Fireball. He does. So your Fireball goes long, blasts into the wall over here, but that takes up his turn. So he cannot act on his turn, which is good because that means he cannot hit Makander. Now you can move, Aedan, if you want. You've got a little bit of movement, 4 squares of movement.
I'm fine where I am, thank you.
Chrisanna. Ooh, excellent. Roll damage. He's badly wounded. He's sitting on like 1 hit point. Do you move or do you stay put?
I'll stay put.
He will come in at Johan. And Johan cannot parry or evade because you've used your action. 8 points of damage. Do you want to... Perfect, you deducted that yourself. Reduce it by your armor.
It's my chainmail gives me 4 armor points.
That guy has used his action, evading, so he does not get a chance to attack Makander. And it is the Undead Hand's turn.
Are there any other people up there? Any other orcs?
None that you can see.
It'll just start scrabbling over this way. How far can it move?
2 squares is all.
Oh,
So yeah, 4 meters, or each square is 2 meters.
okay, so it gets to about there.
Baston, you have your long spear in hand, or you can go and try to retrieve your short spear from the body.
I'm going to try to retrieve my short spear from the body.
1, 2, 3. You should be able to move up there, and then it will take your action to extract the spear. Right there, you've got the spear back, and that will be your turn.
Okay.
Johan, you used your action to parry. Makander, may I suggest that you stand up? That's a free action. It won't cost you anything. And now you have your full movement and action as well.
Okay. So I'm going to swing with some anger here.
Whoops, your sorry, I took your disheartened off of there. Do you still have it? Nope, you still have it. Okay, never mind. Swing away with anger.
Swing away with anger here.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage. And this is with your battle axe.
Correct.
Okay, how do you kill this guy that wounded you?
So I'm going to leave him in between the shoulder and the neck
Oh, nice.
as
You hear
hard as possible.
The collarbone snap as your blade then bites deep into ribs. There's a great spurt of blood as his aorta is severed. In fact, you can see the blood on the screen right now, and he staggers backwards as you have regained your feet, and you can now take the ledge. You've got 4 movement. You can move up. As long as you don't move away from that other orc, he won't get a chance to get a free attack on you. Or you can stay put.
I'm just going to move to that position.
Perfect. He whirls around and slashes at you with his scimitar. And that is a hit. You've used your action, so you cannot evade or parry. Your armor blocks every bit of that. You take no damage. Orla, your turn.
Okay, I'd like to move first. Is that...
Yep, you can move 7 squares, or you can move up to 7, attack, and then finish your move.
Yeah, I'm just going to move over to here to get a little more visibility. That didn't do anything, darn it. Oh well. And then I'm going to use my longbow. Target...
That one, perfect.
Oh, wait, which one has more power or life left?
The one below him is almost dead. The one with the most life is the one you've targeted.
Okay, that's the one I want. I'm going to use my longbow.
Oh, a dragon. Okay. This will do double weapon damage, or you can have it do... His armor will do no effect. He's got 2 points of armor. Double weapon damage is
I will
way
do
better.
double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This also means you get a chance to improve your bow skill. So you hit him for 19 points of damage. Tell me how you one-shot this guy.
I put it right in between the eyes.
Oh, nice. You hear a loud thwack as it hits him in the forehead, and his arms go stiff. He drops his scimitar, and he just staggers backwards 1 step and then lays into the ground, the arrow twitching as his head just lolls around as his nerves fire for the last time. You still have a little bit of movement. You have 3 squares of movement if you want to take it. Perfect. All right, Johan, you're up first.
Well, I will bring my Morning Star around for a swing. It's a little disheartening.
He's going to have to try to evade that. Actually, no, he's going to try to parry it, sorry. So otherwise, you're going to kill him. Oh, he succeeds. So you rolled a 5 and he got a 4. He parries, but your damage is 13. His durability of his scimitar is 12. You have destroyed his weapon. So how do you destroy this guy's scimitar?
Yes, as he brings it up to block my Morning Star, where the blow would have killed him, it instead hits the blade and shatters it.
Nice. Do you move at all?
No, I do not.
All right, let me mark that he has used his action. Perfect. All right, Orla, you're up. Or, I'm sorry, Undead Hand, you're up. Slow and steady.
That's it. Just moved.
Scimitar coming in at McCander. Makander, do you want to take this hit? Do you want to spend your action to dodge or parry?
I would like to dodge or parry,
So
probably.
parry's probably better. So go ahead and if you click on your weapon, it will ask you, is this a parry? Click the parry button. That will take your action, but it's better than getting hit. Excellent. You successfully parry. So his damage with the scimitar... Yeah, so he does 12. Your small shield durability is 15, so you usually bring it up, and the scimitar bites into your shield, and you bat it away. All right, now it's Orla's turn. If you move up, you'll probably see that orc. Like, towards Baston and up one, I bet you'll see it. Maybe forward one. Oh, yep, there you can see him. You see that orc right there? Nice, and he's acted, so he cannot take an action. Ooh.
Nice.
How do you take that guy out?
I hit him right in the chest, and he rolls down the stairs.
Nice. Tumbles down the
Nice.
stairs. Baston. Oh, actually, you've got a little bit of movement left, Orla. Sorry. You've got 4 squares of movement left. And then it's Baston's turn. You can still hear a battle occurring down here on the lower level.
We got it.
There we go.
Now it's
I
Baston's
can
turn.
see you now.
Baston has his short spear in hand.
I think I might try to head down the stairs.
Okay. You can move. I think you have 7 squares of movement.
Okay.
You could get down to like here.
Yeah. Let's move. Yeah. Dang. Okay. I'll move up here. Keeps saying that I can't move.
There's a wall
further.
there, just so you're not falling off the ledge.
Okay. Yeah. I'm fine sitting here for a bit.
If you want, you can get down to here. You've got enough movement. So I counted the squares. If you did it diagonal, you could get to there. You could. You still have your action. Can you see that last orc? Yes, you can. If you want to throw your spear at that orc, you could. Your short spear.
Oh, okay. Let's throw my short spear at it again. Ooh.
Go ahead and roll damage. He's acted, so he cannot evade it. How do you take out this last orc with your spear?
Let's go no mercy and have me do a headshot.
Oh, nice. Not to be outdone by your dad, you hit this one in the ear hole, and it staggers down to the ground, all a quiver. Excellent. Let's get some music going here.
Are any of them carrying any equipment better than mine?
They've got some scimitars and other items. This is not what I want. They've got some kind of dirty, smelly orc armor. Nothing real grand. But these were not the sorts of bandits that Stenville mentioned. But this is a large complex. Who's to say that the bandits aren't still here? Maybe these are hired by the bandits. Now,
Well, I have a thing from a troll. Can I take another memento and take a tooth from one of these guys?
Absolutely. Bash a tooth out with your spear. Now, as far as recovering, because some of you have used willpower and some are down hit points, you can do. We've got an opportunity to do 2 rests. One is what's called a round rest. It takes 1 round, 10 seconds, and you just recover willpower points. And you recover 1d6. The other is a stretch rest. It's like a 15-minute rest, and you'll recover 1d6 willpower, 1d6 hit points, and remove 1 condition. So if anyone needs to do a rest, if you want to spend the 15 minutes, if McAnder needs to rest here, everyone else could kind of search the room looking for treasure or loot for 15 minutes while he rests, or we can push on and you can rest later. Or if we have someone that has any healing spells, which I don't think we do. I don't think we have a healing spell.
I don't. I'm specialized in healing, but not a spell.
So, and that would be useful if someone drops to 0 hit points to help to stabilize them.
Yeah, I have additional healing on me, but only in.
That's what if you do. Yeah, if you meditate.
Stretch rest.
Yeah.
So for McAnder taking a stretch rest here, just click the button.
Yeah, click the stretch rest button, and then it will automatically roll your hit points, willpower points, and then so you got 6 hit points back, which is awesome. You didn't spend any willpower, and then you can heal 1 condition. So you can choose a condition, and I think you double click on the little red diamond below your attribute, and it should remove that. There we go. No longer disheartened. And Johan, you searched around for any signs of loot, and you just didn't seem to find anything. Looks like this has been pretty well picked over.
Yes, the loot must be further in.
Where do we go from here?
Well, some of the orcs were up the stairs by Johan and Eodin. Seems like that's still shrouded in darkness up there.
Well, I'm not going to lead, but I shall follow.
Probably whoever has the light.
Maybe this way.
Perfect. We'll wait for... So what you guys don't know is that right here is a pit trap, and you guys all went right around it. So just narrowly avoided falling into a pit. I've got it marked on my screen where the pit is, and you all missed it. So let's just, for
That would have
fun,
been it.
let's just have Chrisana just move south 1 square. So you have stepped into a pit trap. You have to make an evade roll or fall and take damage, but that won't happen. I won't make you do that. But yeah, so you narrowly avoided that pit trap. There we go. Let me take us to the next section of the caverns. And I will pull your tokens out, and then I will need to set your lights on here again. So give me just a second to get this ready. All right, so Orla had a lantern. Perfect, and
Torch. I've got a torch.
a torch. Okay, let me make sure you get the
I had the lantern.
torch on there. And Baston had a lantern.
Chrisana.
Chrisana had a lantern. All right. Make sure we got the lights going. Okay, in this room, you can see off to the left some strange figures. They're small and pale. Oops, sorry, 1 second. And they've got distinct features. Their eyes are milky white. They look as though they have never seen the sun. And you see them scrabbling around in the rocks here. And they'll pick up rocks and they sniff them and lick them and hold them up to their eyes. And then some they set down, but some you see them putting into small pouches at their sides. They don't seem to have noticed any of you as of yet.
I say we sneak closer, but quiet-like.
If you want, you can give me a stealth roll if you want to get really close.
I was just gonna recommend the same thing.
Yeah, let's try it.
Oh, you go first.
Okay, I will give us. Is it sneaking?
Sneaking, yep. Johann is not very sneaky. He got his Mr. T necklace set on.
Jangle, jangle.
Orla was very sneaky, though. So Orla, as you get close, you think you could probably get down into that little quarry there if you wanted to.
Gonna sneak down. One more.
Yeah, you haven't attracted any attention as of yet. Baston, you likewise. You go into hunting mode. You can be very quiet when you need to.
I'm gonna sneak right up next to this one that's up the top.
Okay. You see that they are... The pieces that they're collecting have little flecks of metal, perhaps copper or something precious in there, and they lick the stone. Perhaps they can taste it. And the pieces that they keep seem to have those little flecks in there. These guys have been put to work to mine whatever ore they can obtain from here. They don't seem to pay you any mind.
Right next to one, but I'd like to pick up what remnants are around that have those flakes.
Give me a sleight of hand roll if you want to be kind of stealthy about it.
Nope.
Do you want to push that? If not, you don't think you'll have an opening to grab one unnoticed.
I'm not pushing it.
Yeah. You can see one as you reach out your hand, and all of a sudden the little cave goblin puts his hand out and grabs it and licks it, and you know that he almost touched you, and you know it might have been disastrous, at least as far as trying to be stealthy.
I look back at everyone else and see if they have any suggestions of what I should do next. I'm already down here. I might as well do something bold.
Well, do we need to go down there? Is that the path that we need to take?
It would seem as though...
What do we... Yeah,
you
what
don't
else do we see?
So there's much more expansive room to the north and to the east. This looks like a small little dugout area where these goblins are toiling.
I say we leave them alone. They're causing no harm. They might be enslaved. We don't know. I say we continue.
Okay, investigation over.
Over here, Makander, you see there's some sort of chute that leads down into the ground, perhaps a deep mine shaft. The air is cold, billowing up from there. And Baston, you can sense more of those goblin creatures down here to the southeast. And right there, I'm going to pause it, because a couple of bad guys just became visible. Let me drag us in here. Give me just a second here. Just going to group some of these so it doesn't draw quite so many initiative cards. Alright, 1 second. Almost ready. Okay. Let me get us into combat. We'll get some combat music here. Chrisanna, you are up first. You hear movement all around you, every direction.
Crapola. What's this thing right here, in the middle?
That looks to be like an area that has been dug out. It's about 6 feet deep and looks as though it's been excavated around the sides, kind of undermined a little bit. Looks like a cavity in a tooth. That's all you want to see on your day off, right?
Yeah. So we hear sounds from all around us.
Yep, all around you.
Oh my gosh.
I say we form a defensive circle.
What should we do? I'm definitely...
If you want, you can always swap your initiative with someone else.
Well, no, I'm gonna move.
You can move
It's
6
paused
squares.
still,
Oh, sorry. There we go. Now you can move.
though. Oh, there's a cave orc shaman. Alright, I'm just gonna move down here.
Get 3 more squares.
What's inside that pit?
It's deep and dark. It looks like it descends for an unknown depth. You'd have to drop a torch in there to see the bottom.
Does it look like there's anything to the... What's that to the east?
Looks like
just
stairs that might lead up to a ledge.
Is that a dead end?
You don't see any way out that way.
Okay, I'm gonna head that direction. Then can you use your action to move as well, or
Yes, yep. So you could double move. So you could move 6 more squares.
Ooh, or I could hide.
Yep, or you could hide. Give me a stealth roll.
I'll do this stealth. See what happens here. Oh.
Ooh, okay. You are not sneaky at all. In fact, as you kind of crouch down, you hear a little
Did I knock a bucket down the well?
right? Fool of a took. Yeah, you back up
Well,
onto a chain and just send the chain cascading down onto those little cave goblins.
Oh no. That's no good.
All right. You see a massive figure headed your way. This guy has got double scimitars. In his hands, he is fierce, he is mighty, he is armored. He's coming at you. Johann.
Oh, that seems like a challenge.
Ho ho ho.
Let him taste my steel.
He is going to use defensive. This lets him parry without consuming his action. And he does. You deal 10 points of damage. His scimitar can take 12, and he blocks the blow. He lets out a grunt, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cave orcs come scrabbling out of the darkness. 2, 3, 4, 5. See if I can move this guy. He's going after Aedan. Aedan, you can choose to evade this or take the hit. It will cost you your action.
We'll take the hit.
Okay.
Ah.
Oh, not bad at all. So I can apply that to you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. You didn't splatter, so that's good. Sneaking up on Chrysana. Another orc. Oh, and that's a miss. So, because you're short, the blow swipes clean over your head. Had you been a taller halfling, it might have been a different result. Makander is likewise beset by the cave orc. That is also a miss. These guys are fighting with cardboard. 5. He can move 2, and that's his action. Let me check the range on this. $30, 15 squares. Yep. Okay. Targeting Orla, you hear almost ritual-like chanting coming from the darkness.
Oh man, I've been looking for that shaman.
The air begins to crackle around you as he calls upon his innate magic, and a bolt of lightning comes down from the ceiling. And that's going to cost him double, because he's indoors.
Well, can I use my acrobatics for something here?
So
Get out of the way?
You can dodge this. Otherwise, you're going to take some damage. So it will take your action, but if you want, you can spend your action to try to evade this. Or you'll take the hit.
Yeah, I want to evade.
Okay, give me an evade roll. You succeed. So the lightning comes down and you step to the side as the air around you sparkles with light and it discharges into the ground. Had that struck you, you know that you would have been sorely pressed upon, and it's likely that it would have arced over to Baston as well.
You're welcome, Baston.
These little turds down here reach up and begin to try to drag Baston down. They climb up, they're grabbing at your feet. What that's going to do is you need to... let me give them a roll here. It's going to be... They're attacking with a light blunt object, but what they're doing is they're trying to topple you. So you need to give me an evade roll, Baston. Oh, you got to roll. You got to roll lower than a 3.
So it's a dodge.
A dodge. Yep.
Roll. Okay.
So you succeed, but this is an opposed roll, so it's whoever gets the lower, and he got the lower, so that you're going to fall prone. It does not use your action. You still will have your action. You're just going to be prone until you have a chance to get up.
Okay.
Let's see. More. A rock gets... no. Is he going to throw a rock? Nope, he's going to move up. He can make it. Just barely. Alright, he's going to smash at Chrysana with a rock, with a light, blunt object. That's a miss.
Nice.
Alright. Baston, you are prone. You can stand back up, and then you have your action and your movement. So let me get you back up. There we go.
Okay. Could I stab at the cave goblin
You can.
with my short spear?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. Stab.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. And he cannot defend himself. Let me give him some damage. Nice. You see the splatter of blood as the wound strikes deep. You can move as well, Baston, and then it is Aeden's turn. To move away from this guy, you'll have to make an evade roll to get away from him, or you can stand your ground.
I'm going to stand my ground.
Okay. Aeden, your turn.
All right, I need to see if I can move up one. It's hard to tell.
You should be able to, yeah.
Okay, yep. Okay, I'm going to cast... Now, I've never cast this, so I think this is how it
Is it
works.
Gust of Wind?
I'm going to cast Gust of Wind.
Excellent.
The spell summons a great gust of wind. All untethered objects and creatures up to human size in the area of effect are pushed 2d4 meters away from you and suffer the same amount of bludgeoning damage. And there's a big pit right behind them.
Perfect.
So, I'm going to... Let's do this at level 2 and roll. Oh, I'm going to do this. It makes me sick to have to do this again, but I'm going to push. So I took sickly.
Oh! Okay, you can click on the magic mishap. This can be bad. Oh, you are blinded. You act as if you're in total darkness. This this may not be a horrible thing. You just won't see your death coming. If you have the Dispel spell, you can lift this. If not, you are blind. Every morning, you'll have to roll to see if you can dispel that. When you are blind, you cannot make ranged attacks. And to make a melee attack, you have to make an awareness roll first to see if they're next to you. So this is definitely going to be difficult for you.
Okay, well, that was my turn.
Yep. You can move if you want. You'll have to make an evade roll to move away from those guys.
What's I've got a...
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will. Let me go to skills, evade. Do I have a bane?
No, not to evade.
Nope.
Do you want
It's okay. I kind of turn to move and like smack right into that broken statue or whatever it is.
Everything goes
And
black.
I've got my hands out. All right, that was me.
Little orc gets a free attack on you, which will hit as you try to move away. Ooh, for 10 damage. I think you're at 0. Yep. So Aiden is down. Orla, you used your turn already. Makander, you're up.
So Kander's going to try and take care of the orc in front of him.
Nice. Roll damage. 6 damage on that orc. Not bad at all. And then do you move or do you stay where you are?
So if I move, I would have to...
You could move around him as long as you don't move away from that guy. But if you move away from him, you'd have to make an evade roll. You could move to like right here and it wouldn't attack or wouldn't provoke an attack.
Yeah, I'm going to move right there. And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. All right. And then Undead Hand.
Okay.
If you have a healing potion, you could send the hand over to Aedan with the healing potion.
I think I do. I have a Dawn's Dew Cap.
You could take that over there. That would work. And
I also have a healing potion. Okay. I'll take a Dawn's Dew Cap.
okay.
Can I throw the hand?
You can throw the hand. You can throw it 8 meters, 4 squares. Perfect. And so then that will be right there for Aedan. Probably on the next round, the hand could shove that mushroom into his mouth.
Please aim for the mouth.
It's a suppository mushroom. Johan, you're up first.
Well, I will use Veteran and lock in my turn.
Perfect. So that will cost you a willpower point. So this is a special ability that Johan has that will lock in his initiative roll of 1, cost him 1 willpower per round.
All right. And then I will switch with this champion orc
Okay.
for this turn.
Swap initiative. Okay. So he goes first.
Yes.
Oops.
He is going to do a heroic ability. He's going to do dual wield.
Wait. What did he do?
So he swapped with the cave orc chieftain,
Why?
so that he can defend. I'm guessing.
Mostly, yes, so I could try and evade if he does hit.
So he dual wields. So he gets to attack once with the scimitar, and then he can attack again with a bane with the other scimitar.
That means we're taking a lot more attacks.
So he will.
That whole group went with him?
So that slash hits. Do you parry or evade that?
I would like to know if the other one hits before I do something.
Okay, this one will be with a bane.
Why did it make all the cave orcs go before
So
us?
they're all tied together, but I won't have them go next.
Okay.
I'll manually switch it. The second one does not hit.
I will take the hit then.
That will be 7 points of damage, but your chainmail will block a good portion of that.
Yes.
Okay, so now it will be Orla's turn.
All right. So I am thinking this big guy here, we got to get rid of him. So I'm just going to swing at him with my longbow. Did I target him right?
Yep, it looks
There
like
we
he's
go.
targeted.
Oh, I got to
crap.
push.
There we go. Nice. Give him some damage. Excellent. He did not splatter, but that was a good hit. He's really close to splattering. Undead Hand's turn. So,
Repository.
perfect. So it shoves the mushroom into the opening of the mouth. So
Thank you.
So that's 1d3 hit points. Let me roll that to see how many hit points you recover. You recover 3, so you can add 3 hit points, Aiden. I think if you right click, I think it takes the damage off.
Yeah.
Perfect. And then
Great.
Chrisanna.
Do these little cave goblins look weaker than the...
Much, much weaker.
Yeah, I'm gonna just try to cull numbers a little bit.
Now you do have your special ability, your backstab, as long as an enemy's within 2 meters of a friend. So this orc up here is within 2 meters of Makander. You could backstab that orc using your backstab ability.
Yeah.
If you want to. Or you could just take out that goblin.
Alright, I'll backstab.
Goblins have like 10 hit points, no armor. Or I think they have 1 point of armor. The orcs have 12 hit points and 2 points of armor.
So wait, it said I activated backstab.
Yep, so that'll take your willpower. So now this is going to be a roll with a boon, and it will do an additional 1d8 points of damage. So when it pulls up that second screen, if it doesn't do it automatically, yeah, there we go. So that's a hit. Then go ahead and roll the damage. Should be 3d8, I think.
Oh yeah, I didn't do the extra damage.
So yeah, roll
two.
roll a 1d8. Or yeah, 2d8
I
plus
thought you said
1d6. We'll take the 7, so 19 points of damage.
Wasn't it? Okay.
And let me get this last bit. Tell me how you take this orc out.
Just cut his femoral artery, I guess.
Ooh, nice, right in the thigh. He will feel that one. You can move if you like. You will provoke an attack of opportunity from the goblin, or you can stand your ground.
I don't know if I can do this, but what I'm going to try to do is lure this cave goblin sort of back here, and then I want to do, like, next round a move where I pull him towards me and launch him over my head into the pit.
So, you can do that. What you would need to do is maybe make a persuasion roll, and then that your action on the next round, if you pass, he will go with you. Just because I think that's awesome.
Or would it be easier? Is this a pit south of me?
That's a pretty good drop. That's probably, about a 9-10 foot drop down there.
Oh, but the pit is probably deeper.
Yeah, this one here, you would probably not hear him hit the bottom.
Oh, good. We'll try that one then.
Okay.
Yeah, so next turn I'll try to lure him closer and then bring him into it.
Perfect.
Do you want me to roll the persuasion now? or
We'll do that on your next turn.
Okay, that's it for me then.
The Cave Orc Shaman. All right. Here we go. You feel the tingle of electricity in the air. coming in at Baston. Baston, do you want to use your action to try to evade this?
Yeah, I would like to.
Okay, give me a dodge roll. Oh, okay, with a dragon. If you want, you can move one square. You could move away from that that little goblin next to you if you wanted, and without provoking an attack. Or you can stay there.
I would like to stay here.
Okay. That goblin is going to reach up and try to topple you again. Actually, no, he's going to smash your foot with a stone. That's what he'll do. Oh, and he hits, and you cannot evade because you already evaded. 3 damage. I think you got armor. Deal damage. Yeah, you take 0 damage from that. This one here is going to try to hit Chrysana with a stone as well. Ooh, and that's a hit. And Chrysana has already acted, so Chrysana will take 5 damage. Let me apply that to you.
I have 2 armor.
Nice. And it's leather, so it absorbs some of the impact of its bludgeoning. So you actually only took 1 point from that. So not bad at all. Makander. What has our duck got in store for us?
A quack at this guy.
Nice.
Thank you, that made it.
It's immersion. It's what we're going for here. Oh, nice. 11 damage with the battle axe. Oops. Hang on. That just applied it to you. I think you targeted yourself. Let me give you hit points back. You target this.
I wasn't aware you could target yourself.
Yeah, I think that's what you had done. Let's see. 11. This guy has 2 armor. So he'll take 10. Okay. Tell me how you take that orc out.
So in a broad stroke, horizontally hit him right smack in the chest and push him towards that
That pit?
that mine shaft there. See
Nice.
the pit, so you have to fall off into that.
He hits the edge. You give him a little webbed foot right in the leg, and he tumbles over, and you hear the little Wilhelm scream as he falls down into the darkness. There we go. You have movement if you want to move. You can move 4 squares.
Yes. I'm gonna move down and I'm gonna waddle this way and get a little closer to that cave goblin.
Okay. Not going to go help the wizard. I got it. Aeden's turn. You are blind.
All right. All right. So that's right. I'm blind. So gust of wind should be fine. It doesn't.
Yeah, you.
Oh, it still says range.
They're right next to you. Just give me an awareness roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll make it fun. I think you can't see anything much at all on the map. Okay, so you can cast it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that made your whole map kind of like grayed out.
That's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. Gust of wind. I mean, I'd like to do fire, but it's just so perfect.
Yep.
You know what? Let's just go for it. Level 3. Roll.
Oh my goodness.
Really?
If
All
you
right.
get blindness again, I'm going to say it cures your blindness.
How on earth did you get another demon?
Because I'm not casting fire. I'm a
Uh-huh.
pyromancer. And it's like, oh, they're standing right in front of a pit. I'll use wind. Nope.
Terrible luck.
Click on the mishap.
All right, here we go. I see it.
Ah,
Oh, it just makes you angry. Could have been
Makes
far worse.
Yeah.
oh,
That's
I
it?
wish he
It
had
just
gotten
makes me
blindness
angry?
That's
again.
it. But the spell does not go off. You just get angry. Johan,
I'm like the Helen Keller of wizards.
if you want to move away, you can. It would be an evade roll. If you fail it, that guy will get a free attack on you. Aiden, if you want to. Otherwise, it's Johan's turn.
Yeah, I got it. I'm clicking.
Oh, there you go. Okay, sweet. So you can move away.
You are like 1 or 20.
Because you got a dragon, you're not going to accidentally move into that pit. You get close to the edge, you're like, there it is.
I was almost tempted just to jump into the pit.
See where
I'm
where it
free.
ends.
Okay. Hey, there we go.
All right, Johan, you used your action to parry.
No, I did not.
Oh no, you did not. Sorry, that's right. You took the hit.
Yeah. So I'm going to topple this orc into the pit.
Okay, he needs to make an evade roll. He needs to get lower than a 13, which he does. So your topple does not work. You snag the Morningstar on his legs, and he stumbles a little bit, but then he rights himself. We skipped all of the orcs because they would have gone with the orc chieftains. So let me go back to the orcs, and then we'll go to round 3. All right. Let's see. Right there, okay. Coming in at Orla with the scimitar. That is a hit on Orla. Oof. Oh, it should just be the first one. I don't know why it did it twice. Let me apply that to Orla.
I'm not seeing any of the rolls or anything that are happening anymore.
Hit F5. It will refresh your browser. See if that does it. This orc,
Uh-oh.
the orc
All right, there we-
skewers the undead hand with the scimitar. Undead hand dies instantly. Took more than double its max hit points. Undead hand doesn't get to make death saves. It's simply dead. And the last one.
No!
But you can always make a new one. He can only double move. Okay, let's go to the next round.
My initiative should lock in at first.
I think because I swapped you, I think it locked it at 9. So let me change your initiative. One moment. Okay. All right. Well, I can put you at 3, and then, but you'll be at 1 because you did lock it in at 1. So you can go first, Johan.
Well, I'm just going to try the other leg and topple this champion orc.
Nice. He will make his dodge attempt. Needs to get lower than a 9. And with the 13, he topples. He will be prone.
If I could, I'd like to try and topple him into the pit.
Give
if
me a
possible.
strength roll to see if you're able to do that. Nice. He will take 2d6 damage. Armor has no effect. Oh, 3 damage. But he is now in the pit. He is right there. Perfect. Baston, your turn.
Okay. I'd like to try to stab at this cave goblin again.
Okay. Nice. Roll damage. That's more like it. He is dead. You can move if you like.
Yeah. I'll move. How many spaces can I move?
You have 14 meters, which is 7 squares.
Okay. I would like to move here.
Okay.
Yep.
Right there.
And yep.
Orla, your turn.
Okay, I would like to move. And then can I use my twin shot?
Yes. So that'll be an evade roll to back away from this guy.
Okay.
Or dodge.
Oh. Like it.
He will get a free attack on you.
Yeah.
You still
love it.
You still move, but he gets a free attack with a boon
What?
because you got the demon on that. That is a hit. This might drop you.
Oh yeah. Someone needs to come put a mushroom in my hole. Mouth. In my mouth.
In your mouth hole. Your eating hole.
Yep.
The hand is dead. I'm not doing it.
Orla is down.
You're a doctor.
Johan, you used your action, and in fact, you went at a different time. Makander.
Kander's going to take out the goblin there.
Okay. Yes, you are. Roll damage. How do you destroy this little goblin?
They're going to lop the goblin in two, right in half.
Nice. Skewer him right down the middle. You see the two halves fall to either side. You can now move if you like. You've got 4 squares of movement.
I am going to charge Flipper's flapping towards.
I don't even know what that means, but it sounds interesting.
Well, we're going to find out. Then that'll be my turn.
Okay, excellent. The Cave Orc Chieftain, he is prone. He's going to get up. And he's going to spend his turn trying to climb out of this little pit here. So I'll give him a roll. It'll show up as an attack, but it's not an attack. This is his strength roll. Yep. So he gets out of the pit, maneuvers kind of over to here, and that's his turn. Alright, Orla is down. This guy's going to go after Makander. That is a miss on Makander. This one's likewise going after Makander. That is a miss as well. Oh, the tide is turning. This one's going after Johan. That is going to be a hit. Johan will hopefully absorb most of this damage through his armor. 7 points. You want to apply that to yourself?
I already did.
Okay. Aedan.
All right. Full of fury and blind and scared, I'm going to swing my staff in a circle around my head, pour all of my rage into my staff, and cast Firestorm.
Ooh. So,
Okay,
and that is with the dragon. So you can get all of your willpower points back, or you can double the range, which would double the size of this flame, or you can double the damage, or you can immediately cast a different spell.
Double the range.
That would not
Because
kill the blindness. So 9
I
damage.
sense enemies all around me. I have no idea where they are. I'm blind. I'm frightened. I'm angry. So fire just like a whirlwind and then just shoots out from me.
So this is going to be, it's a sphere, it's a 4-meter radius, which is 2 squares. By bumping up the power, it's an additional 2 squares, and then an additional 2 squares, because you did level 3. So that's 6. This does 12. Radius 12. Let me see, I think I've got a tool.
So a 6 square radius.
Just 12 meters. Right there. And you can choose not to target your friends. So this is going to get the 2 of the cave orcs.
And you choose to not target your friends?
Yep.
Okay. Then, yes, I will not target my friends.
Okay. So he will take 9 points of damage. Let me apply that to this guy.
That leaves me exhausted, and I collapse to the stone, out of breath and panting, and the gem on the end of my staff is just smoking, and it's white hot.
Yeah, scalding flames just pour out in a great whirlwind around you, great vortex. Those 2 orcs take severe burns across most of their body. The shaman.
Okay, that was me.
Well, Eodin, you're like feast or famine with your rolls here.
Yeah. Just when I don't use fire.
The shaman will cast Treat Wounds on the chieftain. Ooh. Oh, so he's angry. Sorry, that targeted Baston, but he wasn't trying to heal Baston. So the shaman is angry. Chrisanna. So Orla is down. You could do a healing roll to try and help Orla. When you go down, there's three things that can happen. One, someone else can either try and heal you to help you recover. So they stabilize you. That roll is made with a bane unless you have bandages. You can also try to rally that person to get them up off the ground, and that's a persuasion roll. If it passes, they stand up. They're still dying, but that's kind of their last gasp. They can go and still attack and do battle, but then they're making a death saving throw at the end of every turn. Or the person on the ground on their turn can try to rally themselves. But either way, you're making death saves until you are stabilized through either a healing roll or through magic. So, Chrisanna, what do you do?
They don't have any failed saves yet, right?
None yet.
Have they done any saves?
So you could do a healing roll, or you could shove a mushroom into their mouth.
Kind of like I want to finish up the enemy.
You could do that as well. You could throw your knife, or use you've got a sling or some other ranged weapon. You have your crossbow. Yeah, that would work.
Well, can't I just duck between?
Yeah. You could probably
Step over.
move to right there if it'll let you. It may not. I'll tell you what. You can stand over Orla. I'm going to move Orla out of the way. Then you can take that spot.
So what additional damage? I do an additional D8.
Yes. Ooh, and that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. How do you backstab this orc to death?
Cut the tendon on the back of the knee, and when he drops to a knee, go for the throat.
Nice.
Then I'm gonna pull out a mushroom, get ready to feed it to Orla.
Excellent. Let me switch Johann's.
I appreciate that. I've got a
I didn't want to do it with the guy looming over me though, so.
Right.
yeah. I've got this twin shot and a pretty long shot that I could take.
Nice.
All right. So up first is going to be Johann.
Right. I will activate that ability again
Okay.
and try and get this orc south of me off of me.
He is going to try to parry that. Which I think he will destroy his weapon. Well, he can't parry, so he's going to take the damage. So he holds up his sword to try to defend himself, and you just blast right through him and just annihilate him in a single blow. You can move.
It's well, it might not be a terrible idea to just back up a little bit and see if I can't draw these enemies in closer.
Cave Orc Chieftain. He will advance and swing at Johann. He will do his double slash again. Or dual wield, I should say. First attack comes in, second attack will have a bane. First attack misses. Second attack with a bane. That one hits. Ooh, 14 damage.
Johann is down.
I don't mean to be a downer, but I'm already coming up with ideas for my next character.
Yeah, I think you guys can get through this. There's only, 3 enemies left?
Yeah, I feel the same. I've made about 10 characters that I want to try, so Johan might end here.
We haven't even gotten to the hard part yet. Makander, do you want to parry this blow, evade it, or just take the hit?
Take the hit.
Your armor blocks most of that. I'll go ahead and assign that to you. I think you take 3 points of damage from that. Orla, you are up. No, you are not. You're down. You have not been given the mushroom yet.
Nope, I have not.
So you have an option. You can try to rally yourself. It's a will roll with a bane. If you succeed, you stand up, and that's the end of your turn, but the next turn you can act. Either way, you need to make a death save. And to do this, on your character sheet, below your hit points, it says death rolls. You click on that button. It's basically a constitution roll. If you pass, then it counts as a success. If you fail, it's a failure. If you get 3 successes before you get 3 failures, then you pop back up with hit points. If you get 3 failures before successes, you are dead.
Well, do I have a mushroom coming if I don't get up?
I think Krisanna has mushrooms.
If you're willing, I won't do that death roll yet.
Yeah.
You can swap with Krisanna if you want. Let Krisanna
Let's swap
get you
with
up first.
Krisanna.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's swap with Krisanna. Okay, how do I do the swap again?
I can do it on here. Let me swap it with Krisanna. Okay, Krisanna, your turn.
All right. Shove it in the hole. In the mouth hole.
Ooh.
1d3 points healed. 2 points, so I will recover those 2 points on Orla. And excellent. That will then go to Aeden's turn.
All right. I am out of spells, out of help. I am blind. I am scared. I am angry.
And you've done your round rest.
I have my companions crying out for help. I'm good at healing if I can find them. I'm going to take a couple of cautious steps towards where I hear them.
Give me an awareness roll.
I didn't use my move. Could I move over to him
Yes, you can.
and help him?
Yep. So you can hear the sounds of people around you, and you feel Krisanna take your hand, and then
I would have enough move to get to him and then move back to here.
yep. And then do you move him over to there?
Yeah.
In fact,
Yeah.
he's got enough movement you could move him in front of you as well.
Okay. And I'll pat him and say, it'll be okay. You're going to be fine.
Okay, that's my turn.
Orla, your turn.
Okay, we're gonna give this a try.
Twin shot?
I can spit. Yeah, I spend 3 will points. Is that what that is?
Uh-huh. So if you
WP?
click on twin shot, I think if you left click on it, it will ask, do you want to spend 3 willpower to activate twin shot? Yep, perfect.
Okay.
And then target
And then-
whoever you're going to target, which right now is the big boss. And then make an attack roll. It will be with a bane. And if you hit 2 targets. You could hit the same target twice or 2 separate targets. But you just make 1 attack roll. If it succeeds, you hit both. Oh. Do you want to push
Oh. Ooh. Which one should I? I'm gonna push it.
it? Okay.
Which one should I push here?
And there will
Nope.
be items in this room that can heal up many of you. So not to be too dismayed. In fact, there may be something here that can fix blindness as well.
Oh my heavens!
Oh. Okay. Roll on the ranged mishap table. If it's you
Which one of
damage
us
your...
does he hit?
Ooh, so it's a valuable or important item nearby. Okay, I know what it is. Your arrow skitters off into the darkness, and you hear the breaking of glass. You don't know what that might have been, but it may have just hit a potion or something. Never mind the whole thing I just said about stuff that might heal everybody in here.
Great. Thanks, Orla.
I'm so sorry. That's twice.
I know. Baston, your turn.
I'm gonna try to throw my short spear at the boss.
Okay, go ahead and target the boss. There you go. Excellent. Roll damage. Minimum damage. I'm pretty sure his armor will block all of that. Your spear hits him, but it just embeds in his armor and then falls to the ground. And he laughs. Is that it? You can move, Baston. And then it is the shaman.
I'm just gonna stay put.
The shaman is out of willpower. Makander, your turn.
Ender is.
There we go. Okay, and then you've got movement. You can move past this slain foe. You can move 4 squares, 1, 2, 3. You can get right up into here, right next to Johan. Yeah, right there. All right, Johan, you're up first. You can rally yourself, or you can make your death save. Either way, you got to make your death save.
Yes, I will first do my death save, and then I will attempt to rally myself. Oh, well, there's one fail. But,
One failed death save. And if you take damage while you are still dying, which if you rally yourself, rather than taking damage, it counts as a failed death save.
It's with a bane, isn't
With
it?
a bane, yep. So you do not rally yourself.
I'm a little angry. Try and use that. No, I do not rally.
No, you want to get up. The spirit is willing, but your body just will not allow. And you guys can all see that Johan is quickly fading. The Cave Orc Chieftain is going to go at Makander. And he is going to... Has he got willpower left? Yep, he's going to dual wield. Alright, so first attack on Makander is just a straight attack. The second one is with a bane. Makander, do you want to parry or dodge this first attack?
I'll take the first attack.
Okay, first attack comes in. Oh, nice, not bad. I'll go ahead and apply that. I think you only take 3 of that. Second attack comes in. This is with the bane. That is a success. Do you want to parry that?
So, what does this guy have to roll to miss?
So 16 is his score. So he needed a 16 or lower.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and parry this one.
Okay, so give me go ahead and roll your battle axe and then click on the parry button. I'll go ahead and roll damage. Okay, so you successfully parry. It does 8 damage, but your small shield can block 15, so you're just fine.
That was my action.
That was your action, yep. Unless you have the defensive ability, which lets you parry without using your action, costing you willpower, which I don't think you have. He has it, but I don't think you do. Baston, your turn. You do not have your short spear. Your long spear has reach. You can reach an enemy that's 2 squares away from you. So you could stand behind Makander and spear around him to get to that guy. Or you could go
Okay,
and try and do a healing roll on Johann.
I'll move over to Johann and try to do a healing
Okay.
thing.
So I don't think you have bandages, so it's a healing roll with a bane. If you have bandages, it is just a straight roll. Yeah, you do not have bandages.
So it'd be in skills.
Yep, skills, then
Here.
healing, and then it'll ask boon or bane. It has one bane.
1.
Oh, excellent. So that will heal 1d6. Actually, sorry, it's 1 point. It's not 1d6. Sorry, it's 1 point for Johann that you recover. I believe. I'm having
Many thanks,
I'm
Basta.
having a moment here. Let me see, because that's a big difference. Let me just double check this real quick. Oh no, it's d6. You recover 6 hit points. Sorry. Excellent, Baston. Well done. The shaman has no willpower. He's just going to hang out behind the boss. Chrisanna. Ooh, excellent hit. Alright, and then it would be Macander's turn, but you parried. Aedan, your turn, if there's anything you can think of doing.
Excuse me.
Do I feel? I'm just gonna reach out. Do I feel anyone?
You do. Give me an awareness roll.
Rolling. Yes.
Just to the south of you, you feel... You reach over and you're like, who is that? Oh, it's Orla. You feel Orla right there to the south of you.
Okay, I'll check for vitals. I am trained in medicine.
I believe Orla has 2 hit points. She was given a mushroom. She's prone, but she is alive. You can give me a healing roll if you like, just to see if she's in danger. You put the thermometer in the correct place and see that Orla is indeed still alive, but she is badly wounded. But it looks like she will pull through.
I think a little mouth-to-mouth is in order.
You spit out that little piece of gristle you've been chewing on all day and lean over to give Orla mouth-to-mouth. Orla, you are very much awake and alert, and you see Aedan leaning over with his mouth open. It's your turn. You can stand up if you want and push him off of you.
That beard's in the way, anyways.
Yeah, you got a mouthful of beard. Orla's turn.
All right.
I'll try twin shot again.
Yes. Yes. Let's get this taken care of. I use 3 will points again.
Yep.
Got it. Oh, it wasn't a demon.
Thank goodness. That's a hit. So go ahead and that's 2 shots. So you can roll. Ooh, hang on. That might finish this guy. Then you can decide where the second arrow goes. Yes. So you can shoot at the the shaman with your second arrow, all you need to do is click the roll damage again because it automatically hits. He has 10 hit points and no armor.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, how do you take out the shaman?
Well, I'm not close to him, or else I'd just shoot him right in the chest, and as he stumbles back, I would push my arrow in a little bit more till it pierces his heart.
Excellent. That is the end of the combat. Is anyone still down and dying? I think everyone's up.
I'm still blind.
Still blind. If anyone needs to do a round rest or a stretch rest, this would be a good time. You could also do a little searching because we got some bodies and probably some valuables.
Okay, if I do my stretch rest, how does that trigger my ability?
So you just need to say that you're doing your ability. And if you do that, you want to let people know because if there's danger, you cannot be woken up. So you can activate Inner Peace. You'll roll an extra 6-sided die for hit points, an extra for willpower, and then recover an additional condition. So to roll those extra dice, over in the chat box on the bottom, you can see pictures of dice. There's a square one that's a D6. You can click that one and roll it, and then roll it again. First one will be hit points. Second one will be willpower.
Okay. How do I roll?
So
Okay.
2 more hit points, and then roll it again, and that'll be willpower. Nice. And then you will recover 2 conditions.
Scared and disheartened.
Perfect.
Are we doing shift rest?
Probably not a shift rest. That would be like 8 hours.
Okay.
What you do, though, is just like a stretch rest. You find some items on these people. Now, Makander and Johan, you are closest to the shaman. If you search the shaman, the first thing that you notice is he has a stone. It was in his hand, and it looks like a strange ball, and there's an eye in this. And this seems to radiate magic. Do you put it in the hand of the blind wizard?
Sure. We'll lead Aodhan over and place his hand upon the...
You feel this thing, and you recognize that this is indeed something quite powerful. Let me put it on your character. It's the all-seeing eye, which, how fortuitous, this will actually let you see. You can use the spell Farsight, which will allow you to see using that spell. You don't need to know the spell, you just can use this magic item to cast Farsight. So
right now I'd be happy with any sight.
So it'll cost you 2 willpower points, and what it will let you do, it lets you see sorry, does that show up in there? It lets you see and hear what's happening in a place up to 1 kilometer away as if you were there in person. You must either have the place in sight or have visited it previously. Well, you have visited this place previously because you're here now, and so you would be able to see what's going on in here using that eye. So I will take your blindness off. But for all intents and purposes, you are still blind. If you don't have that all-seeing eye on you, you cannot see. But let me restore your vision.
Thank you.
Excellent. You also find...
And it takes 2 willpower.
2 willpower. You find
Got it.
There are 3 tablets here. These are clay tablets. Aodhan, you would probably look at these and know these are ancient precursors to scrolls. Before they had paper and papyrus to write on, they carved things in clay tablets. There are 3 here. One is a scroll with the spell Flight. And you can use that spell. Anyone can. The scroll will be broken upon using it, or you can learn the spell from that. So there's Flight. There is Dispel, which could dispel blindness. There's also a strange magic called Quantum State that lets you teleport. There is
Cool.
a potion here. It is a potion of haste, which would let someone in combat act twice in each round. So they would draw 2 initiative cards and act on both of those. At the end of combat, they would take a level of exhaustion. There are also 3 healing potions. Anyone want a healing potion?
I'm
And you could
thinking
drink
I
them
didn't
now.
get my healing applied to me that came from my stretch rest and extra rolls.
Well, let's see.
And my willpower points didn't recover either.
I would take
Let me take
a healing potion. I tend to be dosing those out to people that go down.
Alright,
Because I only have 1 mushroom left.
give me 1 second and see. Let me check the rolls here. Go back to. Let's see. Orla recovered 3 hit points and 2 willpower. 1, 2, 3. And then you recovered an additional 2 hit points. And you recovered 2 willpower. And then an additional 4 willpower. Perfect. If anyone needs to drink one of those healing potions now, they can. Makander is at like half health. Johan is looking okay. Baston is fine. Chrisana is just down a little willpower. Orla's at about half. So if Makander wanted to drink one of those potions, you'd recover 2d6.
Can those be used in combat?
They can. It would take your action, but you could drink it in combat. Let me put those. The scrolls or the tablets, they can be used by anyone. If you want, I can put them on the wizard, or if anyone wants to take some, they can. The Dispel tablet could be used on the wizard to cure his blindness, but he seems to have a fix for it now with the All-Seeing Eye.
I think I'd rather keep the tablet of Dispel, give Orla the tablet of Flight, because careful positioning seems to be a priority for her. And the teleport, I'll hang on to for now.
Okay, let me put that on there.
Is there any reason why we couldn't leave the dungeon and take a rest?
No, you sure could. There might be more enemies that show up, but it's definitely doable.
Because we're not really on a time limit, are we?
Not really.
Just an option if people want to do that.
Well, I sure would.
This one,
I'm
Orla.
blind and exhausted, and my willpower is about gone, which means my spellcasting ability is about gone.
I've got to go get a drink of water. I had some wizard's beard in my mouth.
Little mouthwash.
Who wants the potion of haste?
One of the warriors?
Yeah, do you want to give that to Makander or Johan? Probably the 2 frontline guys.
Yeah.
I'll take the healing potion. But if we're going to do a rest, I won't use it, but I'll just keep it for when I need it.
Yeah, let me put one on your character sheet. And then I think Chrisana was going to take the other 2.
Well, just one.
Oh, just one.
Yeah. Just so if I need to get somebody up, I've got a potion.
Okay.
Well, if Makander or Bastion wants to take the haste potion, Johan could take the last healing potion.
Alright, give Johan the healing potion.
If you can give Orla my scroll of flight.
Okay. You take that off of there.
Oh, I need to cut off a hand of one of these guys.
Oh yeah, you can absolutely. Maybe the Orc Chieftain might be the best one.
Yeah, well, does he or the the shaman have more gnarly nails?
Probably the Shaman, I think, would be the kind of the
yeah.
nastiest nails.
Shaman.
Oh, and I needed to try to harvest a tooth from the chieftain.
Oh, absolutely. You're able to snap that right out of there. There is your potion of haste. Okay. If you want to, you could probably... you could head out and just make camp and recover before heading deeper into here. And you could do a full shift rest if you like. I think it's probably going to be a good idea.
Yeah.
So if you want to all just do the shift rest and then do the hourglass to do the passage of time, so it gives you all your other rests back.
Rest.
Yep.
Johan also did a spot hidden roll for scavenging. See if there's any supplies in here.
Yeah, let's see what we get.
I was gonna check for traps as well.
Ah, well.
Oh, 2 treasure cards.
Weeks.
So 140 silver coins.
So 14 gold pieces equivalent.
Yep.
So 2 each.
Yep. 2 gold each. So is everyone recovered from the battle?
Recovered.
Yes.
So there appears to be an exit as you leave and come back in. You would find the exit is up here, kind of in the north top left half of the map. I'm going to just take us to the next room as you find the way out up there. We'll kind of speed this along. Alright, let me drop tokens on here. And let me give you a new undead hand for Chrisana. And let's see, Chrisana had a lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me equip that.
Orla's torch.
Orla has a torch. You can see a light up ahead in here. What that light may be, you're not certain. There's a stench in this room. Very, very strong. You see more broken fragments of carvings, pieces that were begun, and then a weakness of, a crack in the marble or a vein that didn't look right, so it was just discarded here in a great pile. Right there. I'm going to pause it.
I'm stuck on the wall.
Uh-oh. Let me get you...
I was trying to get down there.
Let me get you off the wall, at least. Let me get you your hand. Makander, Baston, and Orla, you see 3 winged creatures sitting up in a pile of filth and bones. These must be the harpies that you have heard rumors about, that prey upon folk, picking them up and dropping them down to the ground to their demise. Draw some initiative cards. All right. So these are monsters. So Dragonbane, there's normal enemies, and then there are monsters. Monsters have a random table that they roll on to do damage or to do attacks, and they always hit. They don't have to roll to hit. It's just assumed they hit. But you can still always evade them, and some of the attacks you can parry, but monsters can be significantly more difficult than a regular foe. And there are 3 of them in here. Let me roll and see what the attack is here. Alright, so I will roll on the random table. The harpies split up and attack a number of player characters within 10 meters equal to the number of individual harpies. Each attack inflicts 1d8 slashing damage. So all 3 harpies leap off, and they will attack 3 of you. So I think Makander, Baston, and Orla will each get attacked. You will each take 1d8 slashing damage. You can not parry this, but you can evade it. Do any of you want to evade that? Makander, Baston, or Orla?
Evade would count as a action,
that would
correct?
be your action, unless you have either fast footwork or defensive.
Well, Makander will take the hit.
Okay, what about Baston and Orla?
Yeah, I'll take the hit.
Orla, what about you?
That's a tough decision.
It'll be 1d8.
Yep, 1d8.
I'll take the hit.
Perfect. Oh, and one thing we can do before we start, Aiden, give me a d4. If you roll a 1, your blindness is cured. It's every morning, and you would have slept and done your shift rest. Nope, you're still blind. All right, so you're all taking the hit. You will all take 3 points of damage. So if you have armor, which I know that won't hit Makander, Orla will just take 2 points. And Baston will take, you've got armor as well. You've got studded leather. You'll just take 1 point of damage. All right, Makander, you're up next.
But with the harpies attacking, did they have to move into range?
They did. So they swooped down over you, and then they fly back up. So you would have a chance, because it all kind of happens simultaneously. If you want to swing at them as they're swooping down, you would be able to do that.
Yeah, I would definitely take a swipe.
Okay. In fact, let me move them down so that they appear kind of down here with all of you. But they are kind of in the air, agile, moving around.
Little bird on bird violence here.
Oh yeah. All right, go ahead and roll damage. 10 damage. Excellent. It takes the full hit, and you see a little splatter. The next harpy, we get a monster attack. And monsters also never do the same attack twice. So the one that already acted, if the next attack is that mass attack, I would re-roll it. Eye Gouge. The creature targets an unfortunate player character and try to tear the victim's eyes out with their sharp claws. This inflicts 2d6 piercing, and the victim is blinded and acts as if in total darkness for 1 stretch. Alright, since there are 6 of you, I'm going to roll a 1d6. So 1 is Makander, 2 is Baston, 3 is Orla, 4 is Aedan, 5 is Johan, 6 is Chrisana.
Yeah, go ahead and blind me, jerk.
Chrisana, do you want to take that hit, or do you want to evade?
I think I better evade.
Okay, give me an evade or dodge.
Evade or dodge. Ooh, extra or hard to catch. Can I use that?
Yeah, so what hard to catch does, I believe that doesn't use your turn. So that will cost you willpower points, and you can evade without losing your turn in combat.
Okay. And I don't get an extra boon or anything like that.
Nope. You just still have your action this round.
Dragon.
Sweet. So you easily evade the blow. You can also move a square if you like.
I don't think I need to move.
Okay.
Or wait, is the harpy staying right there?
Well, he's kind of moving and flying around. He's going to be in that area.
I'll move back one if
Okay.
he's there.
The last harpy. So this harpy has not done mass attack, so it can. They're going to attack 3 people. Let's move this one onto Aedan. We'll keep this one on Baston. So one on Baston, one on Aedan, and one on Johan.
So when they've moved away, would that have given the other group opportunity attack?
Well, the way that these attacks are set up, it doesn't really, because they're not moving. It's just they're flying, and so they're up above you, and so it doesn't really provoke, because they're not engaged with you. They're just kind of swooping in and sticking a claw in your face. So it does not provoke an opportunity attack for them to move like that, because their attacks are all based on being able to strike and run. So this is coming in on Baston, Aedan, and Johan. Do you want to take this hit? Johan and Aedan and Baston, you can all evade this if you want, or you'll be hit for 1d8 slashing.
So
You said
I like,
Aedan is still blinded?
Yes.
Okay, then I would take the hit. I wouldn't know it's coming.
Well, you do have that all-seeing eye. You can see what's going on in here with the eye.
Okay, so I'm not blind.
No.
I have the condition of blind, but I can see.
Right, so you can't see with your physical eyes, but you're holding this little stone, and you kind of get an image in your head of what's going on.
I'll take the hit.
What about Baston?
I will try to evade.
Okay.
so before that happens, since Baston's right next to Mikander, I'd like to use the
Defensive?
Guardian.
Or Guardian? Yes. So what
Yeah.
you do is you force it to attack you. That will cost you
Right.
willpower, and then it will attack you, and you're going to probably soak up all of the damage. So that's an excellent move.
Yeah.
So go ahead and it'll just cost you, I think it's 2 or 3 willpower. So then Baston does not need to evade. So it's going to hit Aedan. What about Johan? Are you going to evade?
One will take the hit.
Okay, so all of you will take 1 point of damage. All that for nothing. I think Aedan takes 1, and that's it.
How do
I'll
I?
mark it?
Or did you take the willpower off?
No, so I can do that, though. Let me click on your character sheet. You can click on where it has the ability,
I got you.
and then
I
it will
gotcha.
ask if you want to spend the willpower. Yeah. Perfect. So then I will let Aedan give himself that 1 point of damage. Excellent. Aedan's turn. You've got a harpy coming right in
Alright.
your area. You can see it swooping in as it's swooping in to attack you. It rakes you with its claws, but you have a chance to hit it back. And this one is badly wounded. You could probably smack it with your staff.
But I'd rather do fireball.
That's what I thought.
All right, and it is the one that's close to me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Targeted it. Fireball. Roll. And
Oh my
I'll
goodness.
do that one.
Oh, there we go. Do you want double damage, or do you want to keep your willpower points? Or do you want to cast a different spell?
Ooh, but get a Bane on the roll.
Yep.
Let's do does not cost any.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that. Yep.
That should be enough. How does your fireball take out this harpy?
So as it's flying and swooping, you see this fireball shoot out from Aeordan's staff, and the fireball goes directly, and the harpy hits it midair. And you hear the squawk, and body parts fly, and they start dropping to the ground, and they're on fire, and smoldering embers. And that's
Nice.
one less harpy.
Excellent. Orla.
Okay. I'm noticing these guys don't have very many hit points.
No.
I am going to do twin shot again.
Ooh.
Nice.
I'm gonna swing.
So this will be a roll with a Bane.
Yep, where's my... Oh, I gotta target him.
Oh, it needs to be with a Bane, so go ahead and
Where did that go?
re-roll that
Sorry.
attack. Yeah.
How do you do the Bane?
So when you go to click on the attack, it should say Boons Banes, and you could add a Bane to it. But you can just re-roll that attack, and we'll take the worst of the rolls.
Okay.
That was the damage. Can you just redo
That was the wrong one.
Yeah, just click on the bow
Yeah.
again. But now we have the damage, which will be significant. So the 12 is also a hit, so it succeeds. So you do 11 damage to the first one, and then you can re-roll the damage, and that's how much it'll do. You can either hit the first one again, or you can hit the other harpy.
I will hit the other harpy
Okay.
and weaken them both.
Okay. Nice. We'll give you damage. Excellent. Undead Hand's turn.
Okay. Gets you to attack.
Oh,
That's
almost got a demon on, or a dragon on there. Johan, you're up. There's a harpy right next to you. It just took an arrow. It's staggered.
Yes, I will see if I can't take care of this harpy. Oh,
Oh,
well.
Well, so I'm not a fan of hitting yourself
Oh.
by mistake. So go ahead and re-roll that. There you
Oh,
go.
I
So the enemy
killed
gets a
myself
free attack.
with-
This is probably worse.
oh man, no.
And it's a monster attack.
Oh,
All right, so they're going to attack two people. So it's going to be Johan, which you cannot dodge or parry, and it's also going to attack Makander. So Johan, you cannot dodge or parry this. You will take 1d8, and Makander, you have also taken your action, so you cannot as well. Come on. 3 damage. I think you're both okay.
You got lucky on those damage rolls.
I know. Chrisanna. And then Baston. You guys can maybe finish it this round. Take out 3 harpies in 1 round would be fantastic. Yeah, how do you kill this harpy?
Got it.
Nice. As it swings by, you just stick your blade up. Entrails spill out into a pile. Baston, can you seal the deal?
I want to make sure the entrails go on Johan.
Right on Johan. As he turns around, and he's like, my mouth was open. Just splattered, harpy waste right into his mouth.
Oops.
Gonna get bird flu.
Johan will hold up his shield and try and divert it onto Aodhan.
And he doesn't see it coming because he's blind. All right,
How
Baston,
gross.
can you kill this last harpy?
Yes, I believe I can. I think I'm going to try to stab it with my long spear.
Nice. Skewer it out of the air.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. And you do just that. Just like a kebab, you skewer the harpy, and the battle is easily won. This is usually a tough battle, but you guys just steamrolled it. Let me get our combat music off here.
Nicely done.
Excellent. All right. You can go and explore this area.
Can I check for traps?
You can. Give me a spot hidden roll. You do not notice any traps. However, this passage here, you see that there are some handholds that have been cut into the surface as though you could climb down there. In fact, that may be the exit from the room.
Any treasure?
A concealed foe. So there is another harpy, and it comes flying up out of that tunnel right there. And as it swoops past all of you, those of you around the tunnel, let me have Makander and Baston. Just give me a weapons roll. And you get a boon on this.
I'm there too.
Oh yeah, and sorry, and Chrysana. So a boon on your weapons roll. You all get to act before it comes out. If you can kill it before it gets out of here.
So an attack roll?
Yes, with a boon.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, where can I find the attack roll?
Just like you're targeting it and using your weapon.
Ah, okay.
So Chrysana very nearly killed it. It has 1 hit point. If Baston can hit it, Makander certainly cannot.
Anders flustered.
oh, what about my hand? If he misses.
Oh yeah, your hand would have a chance to choke it.
I'll see if he hits. There we go.
Let's see. I think I hit it.
You did, and you killed it.
17 damage.
Oh, you were targeted the wrong harpy, but that's okay. He had 1 hit point left, so you got him. And as the harpy comes out of there screeching, you just annihilate it as it tries to scurry out of the hole. But clearly there was something down there. Maybe the harpy's nest down there? You're not certain. Do you want to climb down?
Can I tie a rope and have somebody lower me down carefully?
We do have rope.
I have a rope.
I'll check it out.
Let me do this. I'm going to take you to a map.
Is there any way to do this stealthily?
Yeah, give me a stealth roll. As you get down, can you see this other area?
No.
No. Let's see. You had a lantern, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah. You'll be able to see it once I put your lantern back on.
Oh my.
Yeah, you can see there's this whole other area down here. Do you climb back up, or do you tell the others it's safe to come down?
I'll tell the others it looks like this is a place to explore.
All right, let me drag them down here. Now, the torch would be difficult to climb with. The lantern is not. You can simply clip it onto your belt and climb down. It's a little hot, but it's not difficult. It's not like a huge flaming torch. So I would assume that people climbing down with torches would have extinguished them. Does anyone want to relight a torch?
I would.
I'm going to roll a 1d6. On a 1, your torch is no longer usable. Nope, your torch is good. this lit here. So it looks like there's kind of a steep drop. There's something glowing down below as you come here. Let me bring everyone here. You can see something glowing down there, as though someone or something has been here already. Let me change the music here. There's kind of a steep drop.
I have a rope if I can lower someone down.
You can. The last time I brought a group here, they did not have a rope, and they had to try to climb down, and I think most of them fell. It was pretty bad.
Oh no.
So as you tie the rope down, who goes down first?
I'll go if I can be stealthy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's stairs down there.
You make it down to here. Now that you can all see kind of where you're going, you'll be able to pull yourselves down there. You see there are more lights here. And you see one of those little cave goblins over here next to, looks like a pool of water or something. And
I'm stealthy. I got a 13. Can I sneak up to it?
yeah, absolutely. As you sneak up, you see that he is washing something in the water. It looks like he's washing some of those rocks. And let me have you make an awareness roll for me.
Me?
Yes, please.
Alright, somebody interrupted me. It's washing something.
He's washing something in that pool. Looks like he's washing some of those rocks that they were mining in the other room.
Okay.
You see them sparkling in the light. Ooh.
Bummer. I have the helmet on, so...
You hear something. You're not sure where it's coming from, but there's a sound.
I was gonna try to quietly come up behind it and just cut its throat.
Yeah, you're able to. Give me a roll for that. Go ahead and roll your dagger's skill. You can add a boon onto that.
Dragon.
Yeah. Go ahead and double that damage.
Nice. What? It's weak.
That should finish him off. Yeah. Hang on. Let's do this.
So I'm gonna try to do it quietly and then drag him back to where the rest of the group is.
Yep, you kill him, you see his blood hit the pool and it begins to ooze across the surface, diluting as it goes. Makander, you have made it down. Give me an awareness roll. That's way too much fun. Do you want to push that?
Yeah, I'll push that.
Okay.
Only if I get another sound effect, though.
All right. Let me get that queued up here.
Oh, I see everything.
Ooh. So you let out a soft little quack, and you hear these sounds. At first it sounds like something shaking or rattling. And then you hear a hissing sound, like air being exhaled from something.
Like a bellows?
Possibly a bellows. Who is next to climb down?
Or large snake?
Johan will follow suit.
Go ahead and move yourself down.
Was that a roll? For that?
No, you can just climb down.
All right.
There's enough handholds there. I'll move you down there.
It looks like I can't see that. There we are.
Just, who else goes down?
Theoden will go down.
Okay.
You'll have to move me.
Okay. I can move you down.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Who is next?
Baston will like to go next.
Okay. And then before Orla moves, give me 1 second.
Uh-oh.
Gonna see who...
Well, my plan was to stay up here on the ledge so that I could shoot everyone down below.
You hear a slithering whisper of a voice. Now, Aedan, you have the all-seeing eye, and as you cast your glance around, you see something. And the rest of you see Aedan kind of stiffen up. He grows tall, and you hear him gasp as though he is unsure what he has just seen. But
Did I call that or what?
you see something lurking in the darkness. And
If Aoden knows what that creature is, he will say it out loud.
give me a beast lore roll. Or myths and legends. I'll let you choose.
Do myths and legends. My friends, we are not alone here. Be wary.
What is it?
Some kind of creature. I know not what.
Well, describe it.
Snakes for hair. Wielding a bow.
Sounds pretty.
It is beautiful and deadly.
Go ahead and draw initiative cards. She is well aware of where we are. And I can draw them for you if need be. Oh, let me shuffle the deck. Let's try that. There we go. Johan, you are up first.
Well, if Aeorhan can see it, could he cast a spell at it?
He could.
I will switch with the wizard. Wizard, cast magic at this creature.
Yes, I will.
Now, the Medusa is Aegorina, and she has ferocity 2. She gets to go twice each round. We also have, I think it was Baston, I think took the potion of haste. If you drink it, it takes an action, but then you would get to act twice in each round as well. But for now, we go to Aedan. It's your turn.
All right, so on my map, I don't see her.
Nope. So you won't be able to target her, but you can still cast a spell. You know she is up here.
Let's see, let me zoom out so I can... Okay,
You can
way
see
up
that.
there.
Yeah, way up there. Up here, kind of the upper right corner.
Well, I don't really have an enemy that I can target.
But you can see her, so you can still cast your spell. You just won't target them, and I'll just manually do the damage.
Oh, got it. Okay. Let's see. So fireball distance of 20. So is that
The-
gonna reach?
20 meters. And she is just out of range. You'd have to move up about 3 squares.
Okay.
Yep,
All right.
there.
I'm gonna cast. Let's do. Okay. Well. Okay. So fire blast distance of 30. I'll just stay where I'm at.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do the big one. Fire blast. And we're gonna go maximum. All right. So I pull my staff back and swing it like a baseball bat as it starts to glow. And then when it points to the Medusa, this huge fireball erupts from the end of the staff.
All right.
Okay.
It can be dodged or parried. She's going to use one of her actions to try to parry, or sorry, to try to dodge this. So let me let her have the opportunity to do that.
Fail.
Yeah, failed this one because I did it at max level. This used up half my spell points.
Ugh.
Oop.
She
All right.
She succeeds, but that used up one
That's
of her
okay.
actions, which is good. Let me
Okay,
let me make a measurement really quickly here. Okay. Perfect.
All right, that was me.
Makander.
Seeing the blind wizard walk off on his own, I'm going to try and follow to help, perhaps protect. And I can't see any any enemies, so I'll do a double move, just go farther in front.
You can see that over here there are stairs that look like they lead up.
That'll be as far as I can go.
Okay. Aegorina, her first turn was used to evade that fireball. Her second turn. Heart shot. The Medusa draws back on her bow and delivers a crippling heart shot with a blackened arrow. Aegorina targets the foe with the most courage, who has the highest will. The victim will take 3d4 damage and become sickly. The attack may be parried with a shield. Who has the highest will? It might be Aegon.
I have 18. 18.
Beats me.
And you have acted. You are not able to parry this. Okay, not horrible. 10 damage. And you become sickly.
What part of that was not horrible?
Well,
You see how many hit points I have?
well, I saw how many you had. Yeah, so you see the wizard drop from this heart shot. And he's clutching the arrow in his chest.
Little help.
Yeah.
Chrisanna, your turn.
I'll move up and pour a potion in his mouth.
Okay, that takes your action. Aiden,
That's all I ever get to fucking do.
you will recover 7 points.
So the bandaging does 1d6?
Yep. And that's only when there's 0.
Only when there's 0. I wonder if that... Okay. Good to know.
Bastal, your turn.
I'm also backing it back up.
I'm going to move next to Makander. There. And then... Can I move any more?
You can double move, so you can move an additional 7, and that would be your full action.
Okay. Think I'll move here. That'll be it.
Okay. Undead Hand, and then Orla.
The hand will just pass.
Okay. Orla. Do you want to climb down? If someone with a light source gets over there, you'll be able to see. That would be Johan. You could trade with Johan, and I think, does Johan have light?
Yeah. I wonder if another option is I do have this
The scroll?
scroll of flight
Mm-hmm.
that might be able to take me to another point where I could shed light on Aegorina or whatever her name is,
Aegorina?
so others can see.
Absolutely. So this would, wouldn't cost you any willpower, and you would be able to basically fly over there, but it would use up that scroll. Is that what you want to do?
What do you guys think? Is it worth it? Get visibility on her?
You could
I think
also
so.
Yeah.
fire a flaming arrow over there that would shed a little bit of light.
I think I'm going to fly. This is a
Sweet.
perfect opportunity. I'm way up in there. Let's get in the game.
You trust that this scroll is correct, and you intone the words, and you leap off, and you fly through the air. How far do you want to go?
I think I would like to go.
You want to be up on the top here? You see everything as you fly over.
Yes.
You want to be up there or down low?
I think down low would that block my lantern or my torch.
Very possible. You want to be up there? You could be like over here to the side.
Yeah, let's go there. That's a good position.
Okay, you are in visual range of the Medusa. Anyone within 30 meters of the Medusa's terrible form must make a will roll to avoid eye contact. If you fail, you turn to stone, and you were flying across when this happened. So I need a will roll, and this is every turn that you can see the Medusa. So this helps Aedan, because he cannot see the Medusa. It doesn't count if it's magical sight.
Oh.
If you become petrified, you die after 2d6 rounds, but the petrification can be reversed with a will roll with the Bane on your turn, and that's only while you're still alive. The Dispel spell can also undo the petrifaction, but only if you're still alive. To fight the Medusa while trying to avoid eye contact makes it impossible to parry or dodge the monster's attacks.
Well, that's crappy.
Yeah, so I need a will roll.
Oh, man. Oof, good job.
All right, you feel the terror as your muscles tighten, but your courage brings you through. And you are up here with Aegorina, the foul Medusa, and her little blind goblin. So all along you've realized the goblins are blind. That shaman had a blindfold over his face. Everything in here, other than that orc chieftain and the cave orcs, seem designed to not be susceptible to her gaze. That will take your action to fly over there. Johan, your turn.
Well, seeing Orla confront this beast, Johan will double move.
And you don't have line of sight to her, but as soon as you can see her token, you'll need to make that will roll.
I'll get to the bottom of these stairs.
Okay, and you still don't see her. Goblins aren't going to do anything this round, but they'll start acting now that Orla is up there. Orla, you're up first. I need a will roll because you can see Aegorina. Oh, do you want to push that?
Ooh.
Gotta push.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, wrong way.
Boom. Orla is petrified. You see her land, and she lets out a little scream as her body begins to turn to stone. Do I have petrified? Let's see. I'm going to put... oh, there we go. You hear the sound of stone spreading through your body. I'm going to put frozen, even though you're not frozen. But you cannot move. You cannot take actions. All you can do on your turn is to make a will roll with a bane. That will be your action. If you make it, then you are no longer petrified. Actually, let me see how long till you die. You'll be dead. Oh, you got 11 rounds. You got a long time till you're dead. So we'll roll with a bane.
Okay, here we go. How do you do the Bane again?
So when you go to click will,
right
it'll
there.
ask boon or bane, and just select one bane.
Oh, it almost went over.
Oh, okay, you are still petrified. Baston.
Okay. I think I'm gonna head up there.
Now you can see the Medusa, so I need a will roll.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you're good. You may advance.
Okay. Gotta move.
You can move 7 squares,
Yeah.
so you can get right up to Orla.
Yeah. Not really letting me sit anywhere.
So you might have to move around because it's probably, if you go a straight line, it's probably taking you through a wall. So if we just move you there and then move you up.
I might as well sit there. Can I attack this
You
cave
can.
goblin?
Yep, you still have your action left.
Okay. Actually, could I? No, I'm just gonna hit the cave goblin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Nice. Absolutely annihilate this little goblin that was just trying to do an honest day's work. Chrisanna.
Okay. Quick question. From right up here, would I have line of sight?
I think you would. Let me check.
Right there.
Yeah. Yep, you can see her from there. So you would
Okay,
need to
but
make a will roll.
How far away do I have? How close do I have to be?
So it's 30 meters. So it'd be 15 squares, and you're 20. Yeah, you're 26 meters from right there.
Well, that sucks.
It's like I designed this map intentionally.
Yeah, no kidding. Good job. Well, that sucks balls. Oh, I made it.
Oh, you made it. Yeah, you succeed on your will roll. You can make an attack.
Is that her? Do we go for her, or should we call numbers?
She's the big threat.
Can I forget the rule on applying a poison.
Yeah, so if you've got poison on your character...
I want to do a paralyzing poison.
Perfect. So you'll be able to use that. Let me see what your potency is. It's potency 12. So go ahead and make your attack, and if it hits, I will give her a roll. Nice.
Oh, it's an 8. I'm not gonna push it.
Makander. You can see her. I need a will roll.
Oh, boons or banes, right?
Yep, no boons or banes. Just a straight roll. Oh, okay. Yeah, you are not dismayed at all by this. You know you have one mission, and that is to see that Aegorina is destroyed.
All work hard of a duck.
Roll save now.
So
You got 4 squares of movement, or you can double move and move 8 squares.
that puts me at 8, correct? I
Well-
count that right?
Well, you can't just climb up the side of the building there.
I thought that was a door open, no?
Well, yeah, but it goes under there. It will actually bring you out over here
Okay.
if you go in there. So you could be in there, you're just inside the building.
Okay. Well, then no, I'm gonna try and go.
So you can move down to this one and take the stairs up there, or from where you were, you could get to about where this dead goblin is. If you go up the other way and double move.
I'll do that.
So I'll move that dead goblin. I'll just move you right over there.
Okay.
Perfect.
And that'll be all I can do.
Yep. The undead hand.
Just pass it for now.
Okay. Cave goblins. Alright, this guy's going to come over and try to topple Makander off of the ledge. So he will, using a rock, he's not very good at this. Let me give him his roll. You just need to make an evade roll. And, oh, he failed. You don't even need to make a roll. He couldn't topple you. Aegorina. Snake tongues. The Medusa's snakes slither and writhe while whispering mocking insults from ages past. All opponents within 4 meters must make a will roll to resist fear. Well, she's going to move up. In fact, she's going to move over to here. So that's going to be Baston, Orla, and Makander need to make a will roll. If not, you will be exhausted. Oh no, you need to... So you don't click on the fear. You click on the will on your character. There we go. Orla is fine.
Okay, I thought that would just
Oh,
say
to
what
let you
fear
roll it.
was.
Yeah. So, Baston, do you push that? If not, you will take the, you'll click on the little fear tab up there and take whatever it gives you. So, not a push for Baston?
Not a push.
Okay, let me click on the fear. This is what happens to Baston. Rage. Oh, this is not bad. Your fear turns to anger, and you're forced to attack its source on your next turn. In melee combat, if possible, you also become angry. So if you don't have the angry condition, you'll take it. And on your next turn, you must attack Aegorina.
Okay.
This guy is going to step up. And he's going to try to push Baston. He's going to try and topple him over the edge. So Baston, I need an evade roll. Oh, never mind. He missed horribly. Aegorina. Oh, another heart shot. Okay. It's going to be Aedan again. Do you want to evade?
Nope. Nope. I need to use my action to try to take her out.
Ooh, nope. You take 10.
Okay.
10 for Aedan. Aedan, it's your turn. You can try to rally yourself. If not, you'll just make a death save.
What do you rally yourself?
So
How
it's
do
a
you do
will
that?
roll with a bane.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. You can push it if you want.
Might as well.
Oh, a dragon or a demon.
that?
You end up taking the demon because of the bane. So you are not able
Okay,
to
That
rally.
feels familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now do your death save.
All right. Death rolls. Right.
Nice, you succeed, and you don't have to do the will roll to avoid the petrification because you cannot physically see her. You're seeing her through magical eyes.
Right.
Trying to topple Makander off of here. Makander, I need an evade roll. Assuming this guy hits. Nope, never mind. Johan.
Well, does Eodhan have a potion on him?
I do not.
Actually, I believe Johan does. So Johan will move back and give the wizard a healing potion.
Okay. Aedan is healed of 7 hit points.
And then could I pick up the wizard and carry him somewhere safe?
Yep, you've got 2 movements, 2 squares of movement left. I'd say you could move half that, really only 1 square, if you're carrying the wizard. Because it took your action to administer the potion.
Yep.
I don't know if there's anywhere safe in this room. And I need to get off a good shot. I just keep going unconscious.
Yeah, if I could just move him like a square like here, perhaps if I can mark it there, he might be out of the bow shot so that he could move back into range to do the spell.
She's got vision from there on him. Let's see if he is over here. Right there. Okay, right there she cannot see him. So you'd be able to move 1 square over.
If I can move the wizard with me there,
Yep.
to get him out of Medusa's range.
No, you need to make a will roll because you can see Aegorina. And you're good. So then Aedan is back up on his feet. Alright, trying again
you.
to topple Makander.
Hey Trent,
Yeah.
you should go at the end so that Aegorina can't avoid your attack, your spell.
Yeah, because then she can't parry it or evade it.
You should switch with Johan.
Yeah, when your turn comes
Okay.
up. Makander, you're
Okay.
up.
Just a thought, if you want to try that, then she can't parry. Or
Now,
evade.
Makander, if you look at your ability Ill-Tempered,
Mm-hmm.
it would cost you 3 willpower points, and it would give you a boon on your attack roll. It would make you angry if you're not already angry, but then you'd get a boon on your attacks. So that's something you could consider. But that was a hit there, so go ahead and roll damage on that guy. You cut through him like you're carving a cake. Excellent. And give me a will roll because you can see Aegorina.
Thought I already did that.
Every round.
Every round. Awesome.
It gets better. All right. Chrisanna.
I'm averting my gaze from her, and I'm gonna attack this goblin down here instead. I'm gonna take that guy out. No. Okay, and then I want to toss, have my hand, or, you know what, I'm gonna move. Can I move over? Let me see, one. How far can I jump? Actually, I could probably go 1, 2. I want to climb back up onto this ledge that we came in on.
Oh. That would
We
take
left a rope down here, right?
There is the rope. So you'd be able to get, with your movement, you could probably get about halfway up. You get to about here. There's a little ledge there where you could stop, and on the next turn you could use your movement to get up on that ledge.
Okay, before I do that, I want to toss the hand with the mushroom in its hand towards the wizard.
Nice. Perfect.
Next time it goes down.
Ada, do you want to switch?
Yes. Okay. That was a good idea, Jensen.
Swap initiative with Johan. Johan, you are up next.
Alright, could I tear off a piece of my cloak and tie it around my eyes like a blindfold?
You can. You will act as though you're in total darkness, so you cannot make a ranged attack. To make a melee attack, you need to succeed on an awareness roll.
Well, I will do that. And then I will use adaptive to make that awareness roll hammers. I assume I'll just swing my Morning Star around until I hit something. And then
You
I'll...
hear the wizard. Ugh! That's pushing it, but okay.
Alright, and then I will try and find a goblin.
You know where he was. You know he was just to the south of you. So you could take a step up and then go ahead and give me that roll to see if you can make contact with him. Yeah, you sure do. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Nice. Yeah, you take out the cave goblin. With your eyes closed, no less.
I guess I would feel his blood squirt out, so I'm going to assume he's dead, or at least close enough, and I will make my way this direction.
Okay. Aegorina. Snake tongue, so this is going to be Baston and Makander. I need a will roll to resist fear. Oh, excellent. The undead hand probably hands maybe it hops onto Aeden's shoulder and just has the mushroom ready to put into his mouth.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Cave goblin. Again, he's going to try to topple. He's trying to knock Makander off of here. Okay, never mind. Baston, you're up. I need a will roll to avoid being petrified.
Okay.
And you do need to attack Aegorina this round.
Yep.
Do
Oh.
you want to push that?
Yeah. Let's push that with Um. Yeah, let's do exhausted. Oh wait. Okay.
There we go. So the problem with exhausted, that's going to affect all of your strength rolls, like your weapons and everything else. Did you want to take
Okay.
something different?
Yeah.
So let me take exhausted off. You can take sickly, dazed, scared, or disheartened.
Let's do disheartened.
That would be a better one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Perfect.
going to. If I still have my turn,
Yep, you
I'd
do.
like to. Yeah. Yeah. I'd stab her with my long spear.
And you can reach her from there with your long spear because it has extended reach. That is a hit. Roll damage. It's a very good blow, but you're kind of dismayed to see that she only takes half damage from non-magical attacks. But that's still, it hit her squarely. Orla, you need a will roll with a bane to try to become unpetrified. You have 9 more rounds before you are permanently dead.
You guys better step it up.
Oh,
Oh, man. Okay, now you have 8 more rounds. I'm going to say that takes a round off. You start to get a little worse with the demon roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Again.
she'll be fine.
that's fair.
All right. Trying to topple McCander. Oh, there we go. All right, McCander needs to make an evade roll. You need to get lower than a 5. Ooh. You want to push that? If not, you're going to be prone, and I'm going to give you an acrobatics roll to prevent falling off of that ledge.
So if I took the angry, what would that do?
That would only affect your intelligence rolls, which you make none, so really no big deal. You're not casting spells or anything like that.
Or generally smart, so okay.
Right.
So I'll do that. And then I'll push that roll.
Okay. Not only are you prone, but you fall. You managed to evade that so poorly with the demon.
He evaded right off the ledge.
Right off the ledge. So you fall 3 squares. If you fall 2 meters, then it's no big deal. But if you fall 3, it's 3d6 points of damage, and armor does not help you. So falling is really bad. However, you can make an acrobatics roll to cut that in half. So give me an acrobatics roll.
That falling damage escalates quickly.
It does. So when everybody fell down at the start of this room, the last time I ran this, like I think 2 of them were dying, and like it was bad. And they hadn't even seen the Medusa yet. So acrobatics roll.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. You take 12 damage, and armor has no effect. So you are at 4 hit points. So I'll go ahead and apply that to you, just because that's going to be fun for me.
Felt like a rock.
All right. And it's Aegorina's turn. Poisoned arrow. She drags the arrowhead across her writhing snake hair, yellow poison coating the razor-sharp broadhead. It deals 1d12 damage, and if the victim takes damage, must roll against a potency 12 paralyzing poison. This may be parried with a shield. This is going to be... Her bow has a good range on it. It's going to be Chrysana. So Chrysana, do you... Oh, you've taken your action. Do you have hard to catch?
Yeah.
If you want to use that, it'll just cost you willpower, and you'll have a chance to evade this.
Sure. Well, it says that. Okay. So evade.
Nice.
Oh, well done. Yeah, you easily managed to avoid that. Let me, I want to open your character sheet. There we go. So let me just... come on. I'm just going to activate that just so it uses your willpower points. There we go. All right, Aedan, your turn.
All right. Can I get to where I can see her and launch a fire?
Let me see if you
Spell
step
at her.
over here. Yes, you can see her from right there, and then you could move back.
Okay. And is that her? I'm trying to target her. I just don't
She is this
know which one that
right
is.
there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so target. All right, here we go.
She'll take
Fire
full
blast.
damage from magical fire, so this is the way to get her.
Yep, here we go. This is my maximum spell again. I swing my staff back. The gem at the end glows bright red hot, and I swing it like a baseball bat. And when it points towards her, fire shoots out.
I thought that was going to be a demon
Succeeds.
again. All right.
I know.
Roll damage. She cannot evade this. She has 29 hit points.
Yeah,
That's half of them.
about half. Yep. All right. And then I'm definitely going to move back.
Okay. Excellent.
Hold on, Orla.
All right. Cave Goblin moves up and will try to topple Baston. Oh, look at it. Nope, that is a bad miss. Baston, your turn. You need to make a will roll. Oh, easily done. You may attack.
Okay. I'm going to hit this goblin right here. See, try to change my targeting. Argentina to the goblin.
We'll let you change your target.
Yeah, it won't.
If you go on the left-hand tools, there's the little actor tab. There's a one that looks like a bullseye or like a target. If you click on that tool, then you can click on the new target, and it should change the target.
Okay. There we go. Wrong spear.
Do you want to push that?
No. I'm good.
Okay. Does the hand do anything? Or just stay with the wizard?
Just staying with the wizard.
Johan, you cannot see her, so you don't need to make a will roll yet.
I have my blindfold.
Oh, that's right, that's right. So you'll need to make an awareness roll as you get up there.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do my adaptive again.
Do you hear your Morningstar clang off of Orla's stone form? Like, nope, that's a column. In fact, her nose snaps off.
Sorry about that.
Right, go ahead and make your attack roll.
I will, yes, now finding the Medusa with it. When I hit the thing that sounds like snakes, I will
Yep.
swing it. Oh, it's maybe a little scary being that close to a Medusa.
Yeah. She will try to evade this. And she does. She evades it, but that uses one of her turns. Trying to topple Baston again. Alright, Baston, I need an evade roll. You need to beat a 9.
Do I have a Bane?
You do not.
Okay.
You did not beat a 9. It was a success, but not a 9. You don't fall off, but you are you're prone. Aegorina used her turn to evade. Makander, you are prone. How about you stand up, and then you can move, and you can take an action.
All right, I'm going to use my
Move.
healing potion.
Okay. That will heal 2d6. I go ahead and roll that for you. You will recover 7 points of damage.
How do I right click?
Yeah, right click. And then that is your action, but you can move. You can move 4 squares.
Right.
And I need a will roll from you. When you popped up, you could see Aegorina.
So I think that's as far as I can go.
Okay, give me a will roll. Do you want to push that? If not, you're petrified.
Yeah, I'll push that with we'll do dazed, I guess. Okay.
There we go. Excellent. Aegorina's turn. Heart shot. Who has the... She cannot see Aedan. Who has the next highest will?
Johan has 12.
What does Baston have?
I have a 13.
What does Makander have? And what does Crescena have?
Total willpower, or how much we have right now?
Nope, your will attribute. The W.
will attribute.
Yeah.
14.
So Crescena is 15. So this is coming... can't see Crescena, so it's going to be Makander at 14. So Makander, this is 3d4 damage. You can... nice, you take 1 point of damage.
Yeah, right.
Crescena's turn.
Okay, up top, as far back as I can be.
Okay, you want to get...
And I'm hoping that I'm out of range of her.
Up there, you are out of range.
Beautiful. I can't see.
Yeah,
down
you're
there.
out of visual range is the problem. Let's see.
But I'd be able to see that down.
Yeah.
Because my bow can shoot 40.
Yeah, you would be able to see her. Let me see if I can adjust this.
Or just target. I'll take out one of the goblin dudes. Which one is pushing people off the thing?
It is... Which one is it? It's Cave Goblin number 6. This guy right here. You would be able to see him.
Alright, there's a hit.
Nice. Roll damage.
11.
He has 10 hit points of damage, so you take him out with a crossbow bolt.
Okay, good.
Orla, will roll with a bane.
Okay, let's see how many dragons I get this time.
Dragons would be good. We just don't want demons.
Uh-huh. Oh, 18.
Oh, man. You want to push
Wow.
it?
You know,
Just don't take scared, because that's going to affect it if you fail. It'll affect the rest of your will rolls.
yeah, I think I'll take angry,
Okay.
and I'm gonna push it. Oh, my heavens.
Oh, man. It's like one really low and one really high. Aedan, your turn.
All right, so Aedan moves over, and I will.
One more big spell. And then remember, you can use your hit points as willpower. You will say what size dice you want to roll, and you'll roll it, and that's how many willpower and how many hit points it costs you.
Well, okay, so spells. I need to figure out how much willpower a spell.
So it costs
Cost,
2,
let's-
and then every level up costs an additional 2. So if you bump it up to like a level 3 spell, that's 6 willpower. So it's 2 to
so
cast, and
then
then 2 for
I
every
will
higher
do-
level.
Okay, so I can do a D4 for hit points.
Well,
right?
you've got 6 willpower now. You have enough to cast a level 3 spell.
Okay, so let me do that. Spells, Fire Blast, 3, roll. Here we go.
Nice.
There we go.
She cannot defend. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ugh.
That might be enough.
That's close.
Boom. How do you take out the Medusa?
Good job.
Her eyes widen, her mouth opens to scream, and the fireball hits her right in the face, and her head explodes. You see these little wriggly snakes just blasting off like one of those little party streamers.
Nice. She hits the ground. She actually rolls into that pool. It begins to bubble and steam as her body hits that. Baston, you have this little cave goblin next to you.
I think I'm gonna hit it with my long spear.
Nice.
Okay. You don't just hit him, you just annihilate him. Let me have Orla give me another will roll with a bane.
Could Johan try and speak encouraging words and rally them? Perhaps get rid of the bane on that?
I'm gonna say no, not this round.
Okay, here we go.
Oh,
Okay. Should I push the roll again? Which one should I get?
no, you'll eventually hit your... Oh, you already have Bane on there.
Yeah.
Double Bane. We have the Dispel thing, right?
You see a light coming out of the doorway here to the left-hand side of the room. A figure comes out and says, "Oh, you have destroyed my source of income. I came here to collect the statues that I would sell. I see there is at least one that will fetch a pretty price. You have stolen my eye. You have stolen my source of income. You will pay for this." And Stenville, with his hammer, steps into the room.
Alright.
So this was
Let's hurry
his
and finish
plan
him off.
all along.
Can I take a shot at him? Does he know I'm up there?
You can.
I can't see anything.
So as he steps into the room, you can take
What
a
a
shot.
jerk!
Yeah,
I wanted a good statue.
there is no chisel, there is no reward of gold, there is no little statue of Krisanna. He lured you in here to become statues so that he could sell you.
What a scumbag. You know what? I'm gonna put some sleep poison on it. See if I can put him to sleep. I suck with the crossbow.
Do you want to push it?
No, I suck so bad with it.
Best.
Sure, I'll push it.
Okay.
I'll push it. What should I eat? What should I pick?
Don't take dazed, because that's going to affect your crossbow. Disheartened is always a good one to start with.
I'm a little disheartened. Well, I'm more disheartened now.
Baston, you are up.
I would like to throw my little tiny short spear at him.
Oh, nice. Ooh. Yeah, he felt that one. McCander, you're up next.
Hey, Brandon, could I move down also? I didn't
Yes.
move my-
Yep, go ahead.
I can't move it off the ground.
Let me get you down here. Get you down. Oh, come on, right there. There we go. McCander.
All right.
Swing away.
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice.
I'll take it.
Ooh. Orla, I need a will roll with a Bane.
Okay, we got this.
Man. Just roll like tens. Tens would be just fine. Just give me an average roll. Aedan, you are out of willpower, but you can draw on your hit points. So you will pick either a D4,
Yep.
a D6, or a D8. We'll roll it. That's
A
how many
D6.
willpower you get and how many hit points you lose.
4,
So you lose 4 hit points.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you can
Spells.
you have to use all 4 of those willpower this round.
That'd be Fireball 2nd level.
Yep.
And where is he?
He's
Right
right
there.
He's got 7 hit
Did he
points.
do
If
it?
you can hit him. He's got 2 points of armor, so you need to do 9 points of damage.
Alright, here we go.
That's awesome.
Oh, you can double that damage, or you can get your willpower back. 24 damage. All right. What do you do to Stenville that screwed us all over?
Well, you know what happens to him. He explodes in a ball of fire and entrails and blood.
All over
He's
McAnder.
dead.
All over McCander. We still have a matter of Orla, who is quickly passing from this life. We have someone
will
has
get
a
to
tablet
Orla.
of Dispel.
Yes, I do. I will get to Orla and use the Tablet of Dispel.
The tablet is broken, but so is Aegorina's hold over Orla, and Orla is no longer stone. You see the stone begin to chip and flake away in her flesh beneath. She gasps for air, She looks as though she has aged 5 years in just a few moments, but she is very much alive.
Like the worst thing.
Now there is some loot here.
Hey, could we wait until like the very last second to use it? Because maybe he makes the save.
Right? You could save this. There is some loot here. Aegorina has a bow and a sword. The bow is the Viper's Tongue. The sword is called Astrapi. It is a bronze blade that can summon a bolt of lightning.
Oh, wow.
That's cool.
Who would like the bow?
I assume
Well,
Orla?
would that be replacing my longbow?
It would. But the Viper's Tongue is an enchanted bow that is... I believe it's
Yeah, we
also a
want that.
longbow. So yeah, that's the one you want.
Yep.
So the way that an enchanted weapon works is if you roll a 1 or a 2, then that counts as rolling a dragon. And there's different levels of enchantment. You can get it up to enchantment 3, where a 1, 2, 3, or 4 would be the same as a dragon, which would do, double damage, things like that. Who would like Astrapi, the sword? Anyone? It
I'm no good
is
with
a... what even is it? It's a broadsword. Has a lightning motif down the length of its blade. It's imbued with magical spells. It can cast lightning flash. Any takers?
If no one wants it, Johan will take it. His second highest weapon skill is sword, so
Johan can take
please
it.
use it.
All right, so the way that you advance in Dragonbane, as the adventure is now over, is you raise your skills. And so if you open your character sheet and you go to your skills, there are going to be a few of you will have the little up arrows next to some of your skills. These are ones that you have rolled dragons or demons on. You can now choose 5 additional ones. So you just click on the little white box next to a skill that you want to try to improve. Everyone can have an additional 5 in addition to whatever they have. And then we will make that improvement. And the way you make the improvement is you left click the little up arrow and it will make a roll. And if you fail the roll, it will increase by 1. So you want to fail these rolls. The better you get at skills, the harder it is to improve them. And we'll start with Johan. Oh, also, if Aedan wants to try to learn a spell, if we have a scroll that has spells that you can cast, which Dispel would have been nice because it's a general magic spell, you could have learned it. Rather than improving your magic skill, you can use that check mark to try to learn a new spell.
I'm good.
Okay, so we'll start with Johan if you want to make your improvement rolls.
Certainly.
Johan improved acrobatics from 10 to 11.
Nice.
And improved evade. And
Good
improved
job.
myths and legends.
Not my sneaking.
Nope, not sneaking.
Oh, not my spot hidden by 1.
Shoot.
Now the important
The
one.
big one is your hammers.
Nope.
Nope. All
That's
right.
a hard one to improve.
Let's go next to Aedan.
That's a left click.
Yes.
Let's see.
Well, that's not when you want the dragons.
Now I get it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a good one. Beast Lore goes to 15.
Uh-huh.
And if you get a skill up to 18, which is the maximum, you get a new heroic ability. And those are the things like the Guardian or the Ill-Tempered or the Twin Shot, things like that.
Now elementalism.
This is the big
Is it
one.
check? Come on.
Shoot.
Beast lore.
Let's do Chrysana. There's a lot of dice on the screen. Spot hidden went up. And that was it. Oh no, healing went up as well.
Healing.
How about Makander? Uh-oh, nope. That was not done correctly. So you don't click on the skill, you click on the little up arrow. There we go.
Nice.
Increased acrobatics. Increased awareness. Dang, increased evade. Nope, not healing. Or not axes. Oh, there we go. Increased swords.
Ooh, nice. Very good.
And healing. Wow, pretty much everything has gone up for you.
Wow.
Excellent. How about Orla?
I increase my time not as a stone.
Your patience.
Oh my heavens!
Nope.
That's not going to do it.
Nope.
And then you can all do a full day's rest to get your characters back to max.
Ooh.
Bows
That
went
was
up.
my
That's
bow,
a
You got
good
your
one.
bows.
That's the one.
Your bow, yeah. And you have your new bow.
And then last but not least is Baston.
So only the ones that have the up arrow?
You get to choose 5 additional ones.
Okay.
So
Could I choose spears?
yes. So you can choose any of the ones. You just can't choose evade because that one already has a check mark on it.
Oh, I didn't
Okay.
choose my 5.
Yeah, I think you only did like 2. So choose 5 that weren't,
Yeah.
that weren't checked. So you don't get a chance to double dip and try to improve something twice. So just check the little white box so it gives you the up arrows, and then you can try to improve all those.
Okay.
So Orla just cannot do bows. Just bows. I think.
Fishing and fishing,
Yeah.
and no, yeah, I think it was bushcraft. No,
So do you guys see how to check the boxes under your skills page? There we go.
but would it do me any good to improve healing, even though I don't have any healing spells or anything like that?
So the healing skill is if someone is at 0, that's to go over and bandage them up so that they're not dying. So that's always a good one to have.
Okay, I'll do that one. All right, I got my 5.
Perfect. Go ahead and then left click on the little up arrow. Oh, there we go. Beast lore went up for Orla. Healing went up for Orla. And then the last thing we need to do is those of you that hit 0 and were making death saves, I need a Constitution roll. If you fail it, there's a chart of like critical injuries, like hideous scars, things like that you might be stuck with. So Johan succeeded, so Johan does not take a critical injury. Then Baston, if you want to do your skill improvements, you can.
Okay, so I just left click on the
left click on the
up
little
arrow.
up arrow. Yep, and it should roll the dice, and if it fails, it will automatically improve your skill. Yep, perfect. Nice. So bartering went up, evade went up, healing went up, sleight of hand went up. And then I think Aedan hit 0 if Aedan wants to do a Constitution roll. And I think Orla...
Con roll?
Yeah, con roll. I think Orla also hit 0.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
Okay, succeeded.
Okay. I'll have Orla give me a con roll. And 16. So no disfiguring injuries, darn it. So that's Dragonbane. You guys did awesome. You defeated Aegorina and looted her cavern. I have recorded our session. I forgot to hit record at the start, so it missed the start of the adventure, but it got everything that was important. I just totally spaced it, but I've got everything else on there. So just the part where you met Stenville and he gives you the quest. Sorry. Totally forgot to hit record. But I've got the rest of it on here. All the combat, everything is on there. So I'll post it on YouTube. I'll post the link to this in the Discord, so you guys are welcome to see it. I would like to get a semi-regular, once a month or however often, game going if anyone's interested. Typically the sessions run about 3 hours. We went a little long tonight. The one battle in the middle kind of dragged a little bit, but usually I try and aim for about 3 hours. But if you guys are ever interested, just let me know. I'm always happy to run it.